Galileo Figaro. My old friend. Says the sound of silence for the past 14 minutes, and we were supposed to hit that button. I think there's enough you can sample without being sued about it. There's a certain amount. Yeah, it's not much. Hey, I'm pretty sure Relic is copywritten. Why are we using it? It's horrible. Where are the relics? Okay. It's typically a group effort. So we fixed it. We fixed the Psy engine. Like that was a group. That itself was a group effort. At least a couple hours. It was a. Wait, what? Did we? Yeah. Didn't you all? Yes, you did. Not wrong. Best part of waking up is cleaning all your teeth. Yeah, yeah, we did. But they're also working on. Oh, we Torch. How can we forget Torch? Oh, so Torch happened. Yep, and and a flamethrower. That's right. He takes oil and goes. It's like a TIG welder. Also, you have a flamethrower, which is pretty impressive. What else? Flamethrower, torch. You know the Psy engine. There was Cedric times, wasn't there? Didn't you get like you got like a necklace, didn't you? That's right. Everyone's Ziploc. That's right. And now it's Zippy. That feels like total Cedric fashion. I'm gonna be cyberbullied. I'm being TNT bullied. He's an adult. We can't help you. I would like yeah. Agwa's been helpful lately. That's been a surprise. How do you identify Ogma? I just need to know so that I know how to properly put down the documentation. Knowledge. It's an it. So instead of like detect good and evil, can you like detect gender on Ogma? Just I mean, that would not surprise me if the things that Cedric prioritizes. Just suddenly that's the case. Hui, you are a. Oh, you're she. Okay, good. Okay. Creepy. So let's move on. So we fixed the Psy engine. We got Torch. Torch is hilarious. You pranked the fuck out of Cedric. His treasure map was a shell and a necklace. Bueno. We went. Roya, I need an assist. What was Roya up to last session? Solid support. Fat, a fat bless. Just fails. Like, right. That's what caused all this drama. So we also found the magical ruins, the origin story of the Trimount Island and the Chimera. And Ford and Roya, I think Roya, you're with us, right? Yeah, yeah. We're looking at pretty pictures as Ildrid's like, "Oh, brother, more than meets the eye." Yeah, we're like, pretty much, pretty much. And that's why I wanted you with me. I'm like, yeah, we're the normalist people right now. Like an X-Man. Yeah, you should have thought about that before you were born. Stop being born. I want to see that birth certificate. Right. I think what? Oh yeah. Well, we didn't. No, I automatically assumed whatever Ildry identifies, unless she specifically says she's sharing it, we'd have no idea what's going on. Exactly. For one of several reasons. Either she's totally enthralled by it, doesn't want to share it, or other fucking shit happens. One of those three categories. It's like, well, I was thinking about it, but look at that squirrel. That squirrel has three heads. Great, we're gonna have squirrels now. Did we miss anything? Savage is with us, right? Did we have a thing? We had a revelation with Trash, didn't we? About his clock and the Benny and the Celestial Infernal Abyss. Yeah, we had a trash relation, a trash revelation, right? Right. I think if we're being logistic, I think it's Cedric needs Cedric is like Cedric in game is cursed. Cedric out of game somehow is like, yeah, nothing can stop me but 220s in a row. That I think you need it. That was. I mean, if you Haggard would have been better because you'd be like, yes, and that was what's going to happen to me. I'm going to die instantly. And you're like, that is amazing. I was too. Be- Beefrick? Beef. Yeah. Uh, Trying to think if we missed anything else. So Trash had the Trashalations. Cedric had some coming out with his god and got a necklace. Ildry has her ruin and him the head. Roya had ruins. Roya, Ildry, and Ford effectively like fixed the in Cedric's divine intervention. We fixed the Psi engine. I think that's the gist of it. I don't think we did. It took a while. Yeah. It's well, yes. There was. That's right. Oh, and we got things out of it. We got 3 things out of it. Uh, I think a feather was one of them. Oh my god, get the fuck out. Take the inspiration away. Now it goes to Roya. Right. 50 XP! Very picky. So picky. Shit. Did I even count the XP from last session? Trash, what are you at? Okay. Glad we got it out of the way. Done. So observant. It's like in character, I am passively perceptive. You're passively aggressive. Dear God. Doing better. Roll to hit. Oh, shoot him. Yeah. Yeah. Face of Destiny. That's a Destiny face? Destiny arrow him? Surely you wouldn't do that. Arrow. God, God damn it! What sentient thing are you gonna summon now? Yes. It's Destiny! It's a Destiny face! You summon. I don't want to know. What does a Cedric laugh sound like? What does a Cedric laugh sound like? Yeah. Oh. Well, yeah. Like the nerdy laugh. Wow. Yeah, it's fine. Oh! The joke comes around. Destiny arrow. Yes! That's more Destiny arrow. No! No, he's committed. At this point, it's intentional. Hey, look. No, it's pretty impressive. You're like that Robin Hood Fox. Yes! Yes! Life. Oh, oh my. Whoops. It's a rock. Your mortal enemy. Yes! It's a Destiny rock. Because he's not even. Actually, they're men. So there you go. Manslaughter. I like it. You didn't get hit by a magic missile. You got knocked up by like a mundane missile called a rock. That's awesome. What? That's right. That you had NPC as support. We're over in the ruins. Why did you catch him? You jerk. We should have had Greenheart shoot. Not only would Cedric go down, he'd like come back up with a new level. Yes, he's JoJo. Yeah, yeah. It's having that good of a Friday. Until we go back to the stream in about 20 in. Oh. We have some retcon stuff for the intro, right?
the Torox initiating the combat, but the Strigoforms being able to hold their own against them for a very long amount of time. It would have been a complete genocide. Genocide if either of them had succeeded. And so it talks of Raijin alone creating the Maju, or in common, they would be known as Wall Riders, who were a people of exceptional grace and beauty, similar to the Cloud Mother, with long dark hair and very pale, almost grayish features, and very piercing eyes of gray, like the stormy clouds that their father roamed so freely. And so it was told that the Maju were sort of diplomats in the entirety of the island, and they brought together the Torox and the Strigoforms into a trinity of peace that lasted for a very, very long time. And that lasted for a very long time. And they were gifted by Raijin with the power to command the storm. Each of them had something that set them up. The Torox were given his thunder, his zeal, his power, his stubbornness, his determination, his will, his drive to go on farther than they initially thought. But they were also gifted with limited knowledge, which was given to Strigoforms, which was a gift from the Cloud Mother. So they were very wise and peaceful and very intelligent, or capable of intelligence, as they learned at a very slow rate. But the Maju were given essentially magic, power and control of the world that surrounded them. Raijin, upon you seeing this, you feel him ebbing in your body, sort of uncontrollable, sort of edging you forward down the hallway, but at the same time trying to get you to turn and look at Ford and Arhor'ha. He seems very conflicted.
Meanwhile, Ford and Roy are just looking at each other. Are there statues around here in the ruins?
Yeah, can we interact with this at all? What's going on? I'm sorry!
Not allowed! No, cutscene! You gotta wait for the
export
timber types.
You can touch the walls, and on the floor there are 10 holes that are spaced about 5 feet apart that hold bowls of water. And above them you can see light coming through and reflecting, creating these translucent pools.
I'd like to look into the water, not touch it. I just want to look into it. Do I see anything? Is this like a straying pool?
As you look into the water, you can see above storm clouds.
Was it storm clouds outside when we went in?
There weren't. From your time on Trimounts Islands, there are not storms inland. It's mostly contained to the storm outside.
So storm, the big rain
circle around.
So it'd be a reasonable assumption to say this is not this is something magical.
Make an insight check.
Okay, cool. I'm going to my character sheet, and
in the meantime, what would you like to be doing?
I want to know if there's any statues around here.
Okay. When you first came in, there were 2, but they're very broken and eroded away, presumably by storms or waters, most likely water. You've seen stone and road before.
Yes, yes, that would make sense. So I'm gonna just stand like toe to toe with one of these statues, so it's like a statue staring at a statue for a while. I'm just gonna observe it for a while. As I see like Roya like staring into like a pool of water and Eldred freaking out about pictures.
I have found my people.
It's like
meanwhile in normal land.
Roya, you get the sense that this storm is more violent than normally, and you peeking
like
out.
If I went outside this cave, like if I walked outside this cave and looked straight up,
definitely see. You would, looking forward, you would see the storm and have a reasonable connection to say you are looking above that storm.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Ford, as you're staring at the statue, you hear rustling in the floor behind you, and that is when Cedric and Trash and Greenheart and Savage would be returning to the ruins.
So Ford's looking at the statue, and in mild racism, looks over to Savage. Savage, you're a dwarf.
Yeah, that I am, brother.
Tell me about this stone statue. With mild racism.
I don't know if all dwarves know about stone.
Just
dwarves.
mild, your casual racism.
Just casual racism in these fantasy lands. That's the way it be.
Thought we were supposed to be in a happy world.
And we're not. We're in Trimount. Nothing happy about this place. One place is nuked. One's entire enslaved. One we've traumatized a bunch of owls.
Good point. Good point.
Go ahead.
Savage would walk up to the statue and sort of place hands on it. And Ford, from your perspective, the statue seems like a lump of stone now. Whatever features it had are gone.
Yeah.
But it seems like a statue.
Sure.
It seems like it would have.
I mean, I'm pretty tall. It's at about Ford height, so yeah, he's pretty enthralled with this piece of rock.
Yeah. So Savage places hands on it, rubbing his hands across some stone, feels it between his fingers. Well, that's pretty old. Most likely something dealing with worship. There was some fine detail in this. Whatever happened to it must have washed away most of it. I don't know what else to tell you, brother.
Washed away stone. Washed away? How far away from the shore? I ask out of character.
Shore? You guys... about 50 feet. But
50
the storm
feet?
itself is much farther away.
Yeah, okay, 50 feet. So we're close to beachfront property here. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I assume that, well, I don't know. Usually with statues, they have something about them that just. And as Savage raises his hands and just touches the side of the statue, both sides, on his fingers there seems to be something black.
And the stone itself is not black. Like, it's not basalt, right?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
That does not look normal. And Cedric's there. So Ford looks at Cedric. You would concur that this does not look normal, right?
Yeah, Cedric, sir, you got any idea what this could be? As Savage holds up his fingers, and this black, sort of viscous liquid just clings to his fingers.
Do I recognize that as the infernal crap that I recently put on my hand?
Cedric would
Okay. Go ahead, Cedric, while I roll.
Cedric would approach, trying to get a closer look at his hands to see what exactly it was. So, what would I roll for that?
Make an Arcana check.
Alright.
Can I start looking at the statue over there?
Hey!
Yeah,
that's
Trash,
pretty
go ahead.
good.
Looking through it first.
Oh, you are the best. Thank you.
So,
Hi.
Everyone, come on in.
I love you.
Everyone loves you.
I love you. I miss you.
Everyone-
Mwah.
You'll have to go ahead and watch the stream for what they said.
That 20, that Emma love.
That's right.
so
Gotta get that Emma. Oh yeah, well, with advantage that would have been great. I'm okay with that. I think you guys are rocking the over 20, so I'm okay with being a dumbass warforged.
So, Cedric, you've read us on the calendar list. Similar to how certain types of runes can be embedded in the stone, and some have properties of never being able to be washed away. But
I sorry to hear you. Buck is opening his Taco Bell bag, I think. Sorry.
All right, I'm done rustling. Go crazy.
So you have memories of. God darn it!
I don't know how you didn't see that coming.
I was waiting for it.
All right. Sorry, I'm
I
ready.
knew it.
I'm done. I'm bro. It's
I
my
didn't want to-
slow.
I didn't
All right,
want
go.
to-
I'm writing it down.
All right, Cedric, you get the sense that there have been some types of runes that, when placed upon objects, they don't wear away easily. Preferably and presumably, they are there for eternity until they are triggered or removed by some other special means of magic. In this case, it appears to be magical residue or some kind of coating, and it had coating.
We're janitors now. We're
You would
fucking
put
thing off.
over like water sealing, something you use to keep out. And it has trace of abjuration of it, and it seems to be on a very large scale. This quantity on just Savage's fingertips are just from him touching the statue. This is very disproportionate to what he would actually get if he just rubbed his hands on it. Like, he would have had like little globs, but he has like full pieces of it covering his fingers.
Well, whoever touched this statue clearly doesn't want us messing with it.
Trash.
Hmm.
As you're examining the statue, you and hearing from what Cedric has said, you look around, you trace your claws over it, and now with their infernal edge, they leave slight red scratch marks into the stone slightly. And on your fingers, on your claws, you can see the black viscous. And thinking on it a little bit, it sort of dawns on you that this may be similar to the water and the Onyx Queen's burial. It seems to match it. Very thick and somewhat watery, but
Onyx? I don't even. Is that the. What's the Onyx Queen's burial?
the Onyx Queen's burial is
Is
what...
that the whirlpool thing?
Yeah,
Dark
Yeah.
darkness, yeah.
How would I know that? I've never been there.
Ildry told
Yeah. She.
Okay.
Yeah. She. I think. Yeah.
I've mentioned
Oh.
it several times. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure.
I'm just making sure. I was like, I barely remember that name.
it feels like
It's
water,
the
and it's very thick.
Okay.
And it has this weird energy about it. You don't really know, since you don't have anything to base it on, but it feels very protective.
Ildry, what was that? The whirlpool, Onyx Queen thing you mentioned a couple
What?
times.
Oh,
Ildry.
I'm sorry, Trash. What? Sorry.
She's in the zone.
What?
That giant whirlpool, Onyx Queen, weird water.
What?
That's
Roy?
the Onyx
Good.
Queen's burial. It's
That
where
one.
she died, and she turned her followers into. Well, not her followers, but the people who let her die into crows, ravens.
Okay. What was that water like again?
It was kind of dark and viscousy, kind of like that stuff on Savage's hands.
There you go. Okay, good to know. Cedric, what kind of protection magic would this be? So,
Also, hi guys.
I know it's
Hello.
Albert.
Hi, Ildry.
Hello, Eldridge.
Trey, would I be able to use It is a sort of a stretch, but would I be able to use identify on it somehow or no? I assume.
Just from your high roll, you would know that this type of magic is very old. It's something that a very high class archmage would spend his entire lifetime to create. It's very strong wording magic that is meant to target a specific creature or a specific entity to repel.
And Savage has stuck his fingers in it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's probably
Apparently I did too. I don't know why I did, but I did. Can I try to light my claws
on fire.
on fire while it's on them?
Before that happens, I'd explain like the magic, like how old the magic and how powerful it seems to be.
Hmm.
Well, explain it to us.
Yeah. Explain to us.
Well-
What does that mean? Ford looks at Cedric as his like just thinking about it.
Well, it seems to be magic that's been here for a long time, appropriate for runes. In a sense,
How long is a
being
long time, Cedric's?
Probably hundreds of years, I'd assume.
Hundreds. Okay. That's a long time.
Yeah. It seems like something someone would spend their entire life on, like just this
Like-
actually.
Like dwarves,
just-
like dwarven craftsmanship. Look at Savage.
Roy, you
They do.
are looking and hearing and getting a sense of what this liquid is. You have a split second out of body moment where
Damn it!
you feel yourself drowning. in-
No, I stop her. I immediately go over there. Now resonate over.
Ray can swim. She doesn't drown.
And
Ray
you
can...
feel sludge build. You feel sludge building in your throat, and as you look around, it's just darkness. And then you just come back. It's very quick, about a second. It was a second experience, just 1 second experience.
That sounds awful, Trey. Out of character.
They'll look half in, half out, Doctor. half.
So Ryan
Like
Yeah.
it was awful and it sounds awful.
Yeah, you gurgle up some phlegm, some just little tar phlegm. Oh.
So Ryan just stops looking into this bowl and just sits down. She just
Are you
plops
okay?
down. Ugh. I think I had an LG experience.
Would you like a hug?
Does that mean you don't tell us any of it?
Yeah, I think that's how that works.
There wasn't much to tell. It was
That's
just
a
all
go.
dark.
Then it's exactly accurate. So it's not. It's a trash. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh
great.
huh.
Would
Just
you like?
a warning.
Would you
I
like a
might tell you
hug?
guys, you think I'm crazy.
Wow.
We could leave if that helps.
No,
I mean,
not really. We're here.
No, not really. We're here to find some things, and we haven't found shit yet.
What's up with those bowls? Where
It looks like Cedric found something. That's a new necklace.
No, we're exploring this place.
yeah. We didn't even get to look for like buried treasure. We
Right.
Just,
Yeah.
Piloting
found a
101.
shell.
So wait, so how far did you guys have to dig? Did you use your claws trash?
It was
We
literally just under a shell. But Cedric did get caught in a trap, and it was great.
That is great. So was it a trap around the X? Like you had to go to
No. I set the trap.
Oh. Well,
He said
was a
two
good- it was a
traps.
good
And
time,
I noticed
though.
the first, and then I stepped to the second one, and I
Yeah.
hit my chest on it.
Cedric, I thought you had better perception. Like it's very passive, but it's excellent.
It's called passive perception, buddy. Passive.
It must not have been that great if you got hit by a trap.
Yeah, I've been telling him he should probably start like
my eyes
actively
just
looking.
to like
over
actual radars. Boop.
What's a radar? They don't. They
them.
haven't invented.
Magical,
Magical detection.
magical scrying
Magical
device.
detection. Oh, divination. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
So Ford looks over to Roya, who's like not having a good time with life right now.
Yeah, she looks nauseous.
Are you
As
okay?
always, like every time we go and do anything, she just either passes out or is nauseous. She's just like, ugh,
Did you drink the water? Is that what happened?
no.
Probably one of-
Obviously, there's some bullshit in here.
Well, that's why we have to explore. The more bullshit, there's obviously buried treasure somewhere.
Obviously, I agree with you, Ford.
I would thought it was behind the statue. There's always a switch behind there, but I was wrong today.
So, what information? I was staring at that pool for a long time. Did I glean any other information? Like, does this look like a scrying pool, or is this literally just a?
Is this
like,
water?
Or is this just like a pool of water that's looking straight up into the storm? Is that basically it?
No, it's from if you
Down?
look up from where the pool was and then to the hole right above it, the sky is clear. Whereas you look down to the pool, you see the storm, and as you were looking down to the storm, you saw the storm shift and move and have little faces being trapped within the cloud itself, and
Okay.
you sort of had a bird's eye view of it.
Bird's eye view. You got Google Satellite, buddy.
Before we go in, do any of you have spells to protect your minds at all? Because I have a feeling one of you is gonna collapse and have a flashback or something like usual.
I mean, I feel like at
We
this
need a-
point
we need a
kind of
sick-
have to accept that's part of life.
We need a signal. Like if someone is not responding, like hands
No,
up.
don't
I-
do this.
Got
Dear
that
God,
mental
help,
discipline.
please,
I'm
help,
good.
I need help.
No, you zone out more than all of us, Ildry.
Yell. I have this
I'm good.
recorded down. Like Cedric opens his journal. Yell, "I'm good" if it's a good flashback.
That's exactly
Yell, "I'm
what's-
bad," the bad one.
So use your
That's
words.
exactly what you would be told to say if you were under the influence of a bad.
We're not
Look,
arguing this again.
I've screamed like 10 times
10.
on that boat
true.
while we were traveling over here, and none of you guys did anything. So,
Well- We thought that was just part of your routine.
thanks.
Well, that's why we're communicating now. It's not part of your routine, and we're learning.
Alright, but if anyone stares into the distance or collapses somehow, drag them out, alright?
These are very specific scenarios, Cedric.
Well, it's probably gonna happen. Might as well plan for it before it
Uh,
happens.
Roy is gonna tug on Ford's arm and get him to lean down.
He leans down.
Although, I think Cedric has some plans. Keep an eye out.
I'll have one eye, so like my head rotates and just stares at Cedric. With the rest of my body is still aligned as though I'm still talking to Roya. I slowly stand him back up.
You think I can steal your heart or something? Because I won't. Because I already have 50 at home. Ha! Yeah, that's a joke.
I didn't even catch your joke, but I will laugh with you. Ha 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 ha.
You have
ha,
50
ha.
something.
What?
Ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Ha
Ha ha ha.
ha.
As we sarcastically belittle
I
Cedric.
know! It's like the slow clap laugh. Ha 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 ha
Hit me with
ha.
a fucking book again, please.
So we've reached ruins, and we've got
Okay, good.
pools, and we've got death statues, and we've got walls with pictures on them, which I'm assuming is some sort of, he points out to someone like the big ass pictures. I'm assuming this is some sort of creation myth. Look, there's 3 islands. Hey Cedric, you're smart. Why don't you go help Ildry decipher this thing? What do you think about that?
I already know what it says.
Well, we don't.
Well, how about Ildry just grabs it for us?
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Let's have a single point of view on this. Go crazy.
Roya sits down even more and for story time.
Mm-hmm.
You got beamed. I gotcha. Gotcha.
Climbing up onto my post on Ford's shoulder.
That's right. Story time. Blaze one.
I mean-
Go ahead.
Ford's pretty much right. It's just the creations of the island. It's the finding remembering words.
How
My
about
notes.
you read it?
Wait, did I get the shit off my hand?
It's still there.
Okay, I'm not climbing up on Ford then. I don't want to touch Ford with that shit. Can I try to burn it away?
Torch is not nearby. That is one
Yeah.
of the things I added.
Well, the fuck, I didn't even know that. Then why'd I leave him?
Nah,
That dick.
because Trey's voice hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
Trash Savage.
I'll get a tinderbox and just burn my hand.
Okay.
Trash
lover of
Savage.
hell.
Let me work on that stuff on your fingers.
Already burning my hand.
Do I have gloves? I have gloves, right?
Yeah, you have gloves.
All right.
Wait,
So
so,
I-
They're just sanitation gloves that have been heavily used and they're not sanitary anymore.
before we
But-
resolve everything, I just want to make sure that I have a picture in my head. So Trash climbs on top of Ford.
I don't because I don't want to touch him with that.
Okay, so he's just standing next to Ford, and he's about to light his hands on fire as Cedric starts leaning down with his dirty gloves to try to remove it. Is this correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool. Continue.
Not light
Well,
my hand, just like
Eldry, I'm
wanna
assuming
stay a little fire.
completely like ignoring this, just starts telling the story of her people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool, got it.
That sounds about us. Go ahead. Go
I-
ahead, story of
This
people.
is the Cloud Mother, and she's like pointing to the pictures on the thing. Like, and she was very lonely, so she created Raijin, and they
Wait.
were happy for a while.
I need to pause already. She created Raijin?
Yeah,
That's amazing. Please continue.
I mean, that's kind of how stuff works, you know.
I
One thing
know.
creates another thing.
What,
Kind
what'd
of
she
how
make?
like you were created.
But I had materials. Look, this is iron and bone and leather. What did she create them with?
Well, I believe it was tears.
Tears.
Yeah,
It was
she was
For
very
happy
When
kid.
you're reading, you know that Raijin was created after her inability to create something more tangible. He was created out of anger.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
oh my, it's an emotion.
Oh, yeah. Not like sad tears though, but like angry tears.
Angry tears. Well,
Or
I'm
maybe
not
not tears, maybe just the anger.
just anger.
Yeah, just the anger.
This
See,
Sorry, the pictures get a little fuzzy because
Trans-
you know time.
translation.
It goes on to
Hmm.
say that from the cloud that she struck out of anger of her loneliness, she created thunder, and from constantly just pounding on the cloud and releasing her strife, from the thunder came lightning, and inspired by this, she collected them and struck them with her anguish, and from this came Raijin.
I am really curious how you interpret that.
So she was really angry, and so she hit the only thing nearby, which was a cloud, because that's where the gods live, up in the clouds.
Yeah.
And she was the cloud mother,
Yes.
so
Makes
she went up,
perfect sense.
and the anger created thunder and Raijin, and yeah.
Good. So, Cedric, you still cool with this story time? Because that made no sense to me.
Honestly, I sort of wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to.
Fantastic. Ildri, you have my undivided attention. Please continue.
How about you just write it down?
Look, I'm trying to get the black shit off my hand.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. This
It's
is more important.
The audience of one. I don't
Correct.
know. We came pretty
Correct.
far
Roy
to
is
go
listening.
here. Yeah,
Roy
Roy
is
is listening. Roya.
Guys, trash. You get it off. You do get it off, and as you put the flame underneath, it evaporates kind of a little bit, and then the black it gets the moisture out, and then the black stuff just falls to the ground.
Can I try to catch it on a little something?
Baggy, Zippy, come over here, boy.
Yeah,
I got some scrap. Is any of the scrap just
Rations come in a tin, right? The rations come in tins,
For
right?
purpose of this, you have a cup. You can catch it in a cup.
I catch it in a cup.
Wow.
Catch it in a cup. Brilliant.
Do you want me to hold on to that trash? I have a pretty secure place for it.
Do we know what this is?
Well, it seems to be protection magic, so probably gonna do something soon. It's probably
That
good.
will be off his hands of the goop, not needing the fire. Just getting off.
It gets
Like
off?
dust. Yeah, just
Oh, okay. That's why.
Cedric, look over to everyone. I'd recommend covering every part of your body just to make sure this doesn't get on your skin. This could do a lot of things with how complex it is.
okay. With that resolved, Ildren Ford. Continue.
Oh, and Roya. Because at this point, I'm
And
looking to
Roya.
Roya to help me
Roya.
understand any
And
of
Hooper.
this.
Hooper is there, guys.
I mean, he's been so quiet through all this. You think he'd be like, ooh, ooh, this means that, and that's this, ooh.
He can't
Actually,
read this stuff.
He can't read it. Yeah, so I look at Hooper, who I'd completely forgotten existed. And then I look to Roya.
Ildri's just sitting there telling the creation myth whether or not anybody's listening.
Oh, Ford's listening. He just doesn't understand a fucking bit of it. It's like,
Okay, what I
And then
missed?
they
Oh, okay.
created the
okay,
islands,
really
and then
good.
they created the orcs, and then the Strigoforms, and then the Lost Tribe, and yeah.
okay, so it's like, oh, thank you, Ildri. Ford then turns to freaking Roya and Hooper. Can you explain this to me like I'm a big, dumb Warforged? What that meant?
It's because he's a big dumb warforged.
Because I happen to be a big.
Ildri also
dumb
leaves out everything
Warforged.
about the children marked thing.
Oh, I would love to incite that deception.
Of course he does.
Hey, do you mind if I roll that insight check?
Ildri, how do you put it? Like when you leave it out, how do you?
I mean, I just skip over it entirely. I just tell them the story of the creation of Trimount Islands. None of the other stuff.
Yeah, it's a good way to get trust.
I have
All
a
you,
question.
I believe
you guys
you.
asked what about the creation story, so she tells the creation story.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Yep.
Out of character, why?
We don't
Out
know.
of character because she is absolutely terrified of being like some sort of godlike figure.
Got it.
So,
Cool.
Ildri,
So she's
as you're
not.
laying on
She has
the
not
floor-
gone through that.
as you're laying on the floor and just going across the story, and then you skip over that one part, Ford, you would notice Ildri just talking, skip, talking, and keep talking about the tribe.
Like clearly she's flipped over at chapter 2. Like, oh, it's not
Can I do
important.
like a deception check on
Yeah.
this to like see if I can like do it real quick?
Yeah,
Nobody-
she can very easily
Make
fluff
deception.
some parts.
Yeah, she's pretty charismatic.
15.
I believe it. Let me throw my insight. I believe
Wasn't
it.
Cedric busy?
All right, so I trick Ford.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Yep.
Wasn't Cedric busy
Um,
with the whole other
I-
thing?
I would like to insight that as well.
Oh, could you just assist me?
Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
sure.
No.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so
Yeah.
me and Roy are looking at each other like towards that part. Like, did she just skip a part? And then we're like, just like, yeah, absolutely did.
Cedric realizes something is funky with the story, but he just sort of remains quiet and like just like looks over his notebook.
So Roya and Ford continue to share a moment, and we're like, what? And
Roya
then we continue-
definitely like shakes her head in agreement.
And that's how Tremont Island was created.
I then say the
Okay.
Ford thing, like, explain to me like a dumbass Warforge, and then we pick up from there. Hooper, Roya.
Hooper, you a Stigathorn? It seems to be an origin story about your creation. What do you think?
I don't know any of this. This is all new to me. The Strigaforms have very different culture than what was just described.
People based off of knowledge. You guys don't have a lot of knowledge.
Cedric like interrupts. Does anyone else hear that? I hear someone sleep.
Everyone, you hear as you get closer and down the hallway where there is a picture of the Cloud Mother above a descending staircase.
Yes.
You hear rumbling, but to Cedric, it sounds like snoring.
Eldry stops well before they get to that.
Something's up ahead.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is it big?
My
Gnashing
brother's
teeth.
being sounds like it. Sounds
Well, I
pretty-
don't know
Is he another
if you saw
clown?
the,
Or?
but there were like the Raijins with spike tails, and it could be some of those.
He points to the Chimera. Is it like that?
Is that a chimera?
Was it? Yeah, is it a Chimera?
Or is that a chimera? Is there a difference?
I don't know.
Chimeras aren't part bear.
Okay, yeah, but like,
I'm still looking for an
Chimeras
interpretation.
are.
And the
I don't know. I feel
Strigathorn
like
doesn't
I
know.
feel like chimera. There's a lot of coincidences in our adventure so far.
So as we argue, does it get worse?
Right?
Ildry and Cedric. Ildry, I don't know. Let's see. Between Ildry, Cedric, and Roya, someone roll a great intelligence check.
I want to do it.
I have +3. +3, big brain.
I have
Y'all have
+3 as
fun.
well, and I'm a wizard, so shut up.
Yeah.
I'm a knowledge cleric.
This is
Roy,
my
you get
thing.
advantage.
Why don't you guys just work together?
No.
Also, I cast guidance.
I'll just be over here.
Right. Roya, you get advantage and you have guidance.
Okay.
Isn't guidance something that has happened before?
Ah!
It doesn't matter.
Roll
I'm
that
rolling my D4.
Why?
Just why?
Why?
There.
Oh God.
Oh snap!
Roy,
Big
from
brain.
what you're looking at and from what they're describing, this looks more like a manticore, a creature with the head of a man and a spiked tail that can shoot barbs and very large wings. And looking at Raijin, he looks more like a manticore than an actual chimera. But a very
Raijin's there too?
much stronger. Yeah,
There's an
Raijin
image
is
like
on the
painted
wall.
on.
Raijin is
Oh.
on the wall. Pictures on the wall. You see a large lion-like figure with mane of apparently electricity and with wings made of clouds.
Chimera.
With clouds.
He called it a chimera the first time he
That's two
introduced
tails.
it.
All right. So I see this, and I describe. Well, it seems that this is some kind of manticore, and she's gonna reach out her hand and touch the picture, see if she can feel over it.
Okay, who the fuck called it a chimera?
God.
I mean,
Ford actually stops and thinks, like, who did call it a Chimera? Who did call it?
Yeah, which
Brad,
one of us
looking
called
at
it a
you.
chimera?
Eldry did because the DM told her it was a chimera.
Well, I mean. So.
God damn it,
you,
Eldry.
you didn't roll a 23. You don't know exactly what it is, huh?
But she read about it in books. So many books.
I probably
I'm old.
I'm old.
did. 20 plus years in a library. Come on, I gotta get something out of that.
No.
No.
Our whole team is just.
Ildry,
But I read it.
Ildry, you didn't see the wings.
Hmm.
You only saw the body, the lightning. And from the way he was postured, he looked like a wolf.
Hmm.
And you didn't see the tails.
When
So
the DM
if,
tries to fix
if
his
Roya
mistake.
needs help like reaching the
There
thing,
you go.
I'll help like pick her up. But how big? It's a big wall. It's up to 60 feet, 40 feet.
It's pretty big wall.
It's a pretty big wall.
right,
So if you need
flip
a hand, I'll pick Roya up and be like, here, you want to touch it? Go crazy. Just,
Yeah, like obviously she's just like kind of stepping on her
So I
tippy toes.
pick her
like,
up like a little daughter, and I just hold her up.
right, Roya. Make me an insight check.
Hey,
Heyo.
cool.
And the wall kills us.
That's fine.
Indeed.
Guidance.
Fine.
Doors and walls, the worst.
Again, don't you have to cast guidance before?
No,
I don't care.
It's one.
Yeah,
It's
14.
You did the 1d4.
Yeah.
You get the sense that there is more to this picture than it would have you to believe. This is a
Okay.
creation, but there
More
are-
to the picture, as in like there's a switch, or more in the idea of there's more story. Like this isn't the whole story.
this isn't the whole story.
All right, cool. I relay that information and go, well, it seems that there has to be more around. Is there like any like mud covered section of the wall or anything like that? Like something obvious?
Nope.
Cedric, can your
oh.
super magic repair the wall at all?
I could, if you want to spend a couple, I don't know, maybe an hour or two, I could probably repair it a little bit.
I mean, for all we've done and all the days we've spent together and weeks and months and some time on that island, I think an hour is not going to kill us.
I agree.
Of course,
We can start-
that
we can
sound might
start-
kill us, but
We should probably just keep going. We can probably do this on the way out.
No,
it's
I think
fascinating.
I think it's best to do it now. We should do it now.
All right, now to investigate that growling sound. What, it's getting
Yeah.
louder.
That's what I feel like we should probably investigate the threat before we start.
That's why. That's why you're the captain, Trash. Make the sound decisions.
So, adventure first, discovery later.
Protection first.
We need to secure the perimeter.
Come out.
Exactly.
And Roya just starts walking. I'm just kidding.
I put Roya back down.
Yeah, I just imagine like Roya's like riding on Ford's back.
I'm like holding her like she's like a little doll. It's like, here you go.
Yeah, and obviously, I get on your shoulders, and now we're
There you go. Well, you've got antlers, so you can stabilize yourself.
Yeah,
Why
Roya
the fuck
is-
not? Okay.
Roya is driving a Ford. Okay.
Yeah.
Again.
There you go. I'm for it. I'm for
And
it.
I look down at. I obviously look down at Trash and go, "Are you jealous?"
I put
I mean,
something in
no.
Discord. I put something in the Discord.
I gotta now check what's in Discord. It's so accurate too.
Yes,
That's
this is
great.
canon.
This is canon.
Well, as you guys descend down the stairs,
Trash is gonna go a little bit ahead of everyone stealthing.
Yeah,
Okay.
scouts.
roll me stealth
I
check.
get the rogue.
Guidance.
Can you guide us that far away? If he's... I don't know if it matters. It's fucking.
I'll just walk up and touch. I'll just
Guidance
touch it
is a
before he
touch
does it.
based.
Yeah, I'll.
was going up really far. You wouldn't have time to touch him.
I would have to go and touch him. You know.
No.
I
Historically,
won't
that
do
hasn't
it.
gone out. That hasn't gone very well.
Trash goes out 20 feet ahead. Cedric comes running out with a hand that's like lit up, like.
I'll help
"Hey,
you. I'll
Trash!"
help you.
E.T.
Josh, can I help
phone
you stealth?
home.
So,
Okay.
as you guys descend down the stairs and the picture of the Cloud Mother right above them fades behind you, you are all in a room. Cedric, it is very dark, and you do not have dark vision.
Real human hours. Real human hours. All right. Do you guys mind if I light a torch? I can't see anything.
I can cast light.
That works too.
Um,
Do you have like a shield or something?
Yep. And I hold it in my shield.
Just
Touch. Of course, Cedric would have a shield, man. Why wouldn't Cedric have a shield?
I mean, Ford
That's
can't
the
see in the
most-
dark either, so we're all in good
True.
company.
So,
Cedric-
so Cedric doesn't have a shield? Is that what it is?
No, I do have a
Does.
shield.
Okay.
Cedric
I
without
never
a
think
It's a
of Cedric
bright
as a shield.
shield.
Does it give him +1 to strength?
Yes.
So, you
Oh.
all arrive at the
Oh.
bottom
Well,
of the
look at
stairs.
this prep work.
You all arrive at the bottom of the stairs. Trash, 17 for stealth. Trash, you get down there, and as the feel the stones beneath your feet, the rumbling seems to be very much louder.
Anything seem to be alive?
Around you with your dark vision, make me a perception check. Cedric, as you are getting in there and with your new light, you can see You can see someone snoring.
But someone like
Hear
human
it. You
shape.
can, it sounds humanoid, but it's a lot gruffer. And with your 10 trash, you look around and you just hear around. It looks like it's coming from from rocks. Not sure which one though.
Cedric would know
I'ma
it's coming
climb
from
up,
rocks
like,
too. I assume.
onto the ceiling to get a better vantage point.
Okay. Cedric, you follow the sound?
Follow this. Well, before before I do any of that, I'd like just like quietly whisper. It's coming from the rocks. It might be some sort of rock elemental, something like that. Oh, no, they don't.
Okay.
What? Something from the rocks, man. You
So-
just, like, let's.
Simultaneously, as Trash you go above and you look down, you see a creature behind one of the rocks. Still, and now that you get a better listen to it, it sounds like snoring. And Cedric, as you go and you look, the armor, you see black hair, you see a spear.
Scott, in case he wakes up and seems aggressive.
As you
Black hair,
go
like,
over,
Black hair, like actual hair on his head, or like black hair, like
like
covered?
actual black hair, and as you look and you go around, you see Zrog just plainly sleeping.
Yo, Zrog is here. He's sleeping. Look at him.
Roya cowers behind Ford's head. Just like, well, not cowers, more like hides. Just like, oh shit.
Should we wake
Trash
him
is
up?
like
or... I
Trash is
think we
hanging
should.
up, hanging onto the ceiling by like 2 feet, just
should
upside
probably-
down. Is waking up an orc against their culture?
I think that'd probably piss him off. I think we should just let him
I'm
sleep.
gonna throw a rock at him.
No, I'm right next to him too.
Roll to hit.
Oh my god!
Wait, Cedric's right
Bit
next
of
to him?
in the
Mundane
mouth.
missiles! Yes!
Well, he's not. I'm gonna be the closest one to him. He's gonna wake up and see Cedric just standing there.
There you
I
go.
thought you guys
Like
were
you
friends
trying to
though.
steal my stuff again?
That's right.
Correct.
Well-
You get a little bit of a pebble
Going
from the
back.
ceiling. You tuck
Yeah.
it down. Roll to
Going
attack.
back for that spear.
I'll just do this. I'm not shooting him.
It's good.
11!
So you flick it and
Bounces off, nothing happens.
it lands.
Did I hit Cedric?
You land a few feet next to him and you hit Cedric in the toe. It's a very small rock, so it just feels like a tack, like really quick pain.
Shit.
Rock
Okay.
feels-
Quick
Ash,
pain.
Whoops.
Trash, what are you doing? Don't do
Throwing
this.
a rock at him.
Don't. Why are you throwing rocks at him? He is trying to sleep. And
Because
I'm
I
right
have
next
a safe vantage point, and if I throw a rock at him, then he can wake up and we'll see what's up.
I am. Cedric just walked away. Nope.
Just
I'm not
how about
getting-
you just take a couple steps back?
I hide behind a rock to make sure the rock doesn't see me for.
Pebble. Pebble.
Roll to hit.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, the auxiliary party is just back there hearing this crap.
13! I suck.
So you hit him, but it just bounces off his arm.
I just keep throwing rocks.
Lord, tiny little trash.
and
Making him angry.
as
Does he
he
know he's-
stands up,
How does he know it's
How do you
me?
know it's trash?
What a dick!
no,
Passive
tiny
perception.
little,
It's a
he feels
multi-step
little
process.
He feels little something. That's why he said tiny. Not because he knew it was you, Trash. He just feels something tiny irking him.
That tiny little trash.
I mean,
Tiny
it is
trash.
tiny little trash. I'm shedding him. It's a pebble.
There.
And as he gets up, Cedric, you get the sense that he was a light sleeper.
That's
Just
what
look
can't
him up.
possibly be true. He
We
got
were
hit, like,
arguing
3
right in
times.
front of him.
That's why
I
he said
like
too loud. That's why he said too loud.
Yeah, like he knows you're there already. He's already awake.
Yeah.
Hello.
So,
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
and as he gets up, Rog is now in apparently better armor, and a
all
little
of us.
rusty, somewhat ragged plate, and he has a spear on his back and his great axe also on his back. And it's the same spear that Cedric, you would know. It's the same spear that you saw.
I would know that's fair.
And he looks around.
do
at
that
all
spear
of you,
anywhere.
Stretching, his orcish muscles bulging, scratches his black hair. Look,
Wog.
Wog.
Walk to you too.
So it's like aloha, hello, goodbye,
Aloha.
just a wog.
Raya speaks Orcish.
We're so far away. How far away is the other party anyway? How far away? Far up did you scout?
I was
This-
like, I don't know.
You guys
I figured you
are
guys
right.
were just.
you guys have
Yeah.
already been there. You guys are arriving right there. We're
Oh,
not-
okay. So we just decided, cool.
Been there.
It's clearly scouted, so we're there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Rog.
I was only like 30, plus, little maybe more than 30 feet up.
All right. So
Yeah.
not too far ahead. So we
Yeah.
hear, see all this, and we realize Rog's awake. Okay. Well, yeah.
Wog.
Wog.
Do we know what wog means? Is it just like a universal saying or?
Is it
It seems to be a
Orcish?
universal
It's
thing.
orc. It's just the orc. That
Just
It
orc
seems to be a universal.
Oh no, I'm just saying that in character.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the essence of orc. That's what it is.
As Drog,
Like, I don't. We keep saying it. I don't like. I don't know what I'm saying. Wog.
Wog.
As Drog
Feels
looks up,
right.
he
Yes,
sees
that's.
you
Yeah.
Am I?
Okay.
And he looked at you,
Sorry.
Zoya.
Yeah.
This again. Oh, this is different.
Hello.
You, short drug, want to punch you, but fun, not real punch,
What's that?
not real hard.
A fun
Just-
punch.
Like a bro fist.
Raya stops listening mostly after the time, and he says, "I want to punch you," and goes, "Forward, Hartman is trying to attack me."
I point at Trog. Just meant point at him.
That's just. I feel like you didn't listen to the rest of his sentence.
Fucking better. Omen.
Almond. You're eating almonds.
Come out.
Yep.
I think he means common. I think he's trying to say common.
Well, it's
I definitely heard almond. They're pretty good, not to be fair.
almonds.
Raya
I
starts,
don't even know Omen.
Raya starts speaking to him in Orc and goes, "Why don't you just explain to me calmly what you're trying to say?"
Oh, yes. Like, okay.
Trash drops from the ceiling and walks up to Zrock and gives him a couple almonds from his bag. That's an almond, bud.
It's an almond.
I guess
Almond.
Shrog loves nuts in his mouth.
Oh, there it is. There's your inspiration. Oh, almond milk.
I mean, yeah, they're good crunch too.
He's milking the
I
almond.
usually
by-
just eat them.
How do you milk it off?
How do you milk a cat?
Not a fan. Okay, that's fair.
I get it.
Yeah, you probably like meat more, huh?
Shrog.
Roy, he'll look over at Roya.
Frog getting better at common. Better than last time. Red book. Well tried. Frog. Crush book. Couldn't read. Word. Angry.
Did you learn common from the book?
He's saying this in orchestra, Roya.
Oh.
Right.
I didn't-
Roy goes, okay, that's great for you, buddy. I'm very proud of you.
Shrug. Oh,
This he's saying this in common.
shrug. Happy for me too.
Frog happy for me too.
Use your words. Use your words, Drog.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're here. What's with the fancy get up?
Why are you here?
Gift from Bruce. Shrug got worried that home was invaded by demon again.
Again.
Shrug came, looked around mountain, found room. Shrug tried to open door. Not work.
And he points over, and you guys see about 13 very well imprinted fist marks into the stone door in front of all of you.
Interesting.
Okay.
Shrug did hurt a lot.
This isn't the door you
Uh,
punch open, Throg. We're gonna have to solve this.
Hubert, I thought that you opened up the first 4 doors. This is
I think that's what we just walked through.
The
No.
corridor?
this is the first door.
And he looks at it. Hooper,
Oh my sauce! I did. It must have reset.
Do you know how to open the doors?
The correct answer to this, by the way, just to help you out, is yes. You do. Bright. Bright.
Hubert would look down at the
Trial by fire, but you just gotta
apparently
jump in
turtle
there.
shell. As you all look down and you follow his gaze, you see a turned over turtle shell with a black with a black mineral in it. And Uber walks up.
The first time I came here, I touched the door, and it gave me a task, a mission that I was supposed to complete. The first time I did it, I had to change a piece of water. I turned it into ice, and it allowed me to pass through. I assume this is the transmutation door.
Oh, so we're doing them all over.
Probably closes for each person. So
Can you just get open the first 4 for us, then, Hui? You already kind of did them.
well, I think it's a test of our personal skills. I think that's the point. So it
I
closes
mean,
slow.
Is it a
do we
group
have
ex-
any reason to believe that?
It does seem to instantly shut as soon as we come in. And Hooper, has anyone else come with you before?
What's instant? Wait, the doors are instantly shutting?
What?
They were not instantly shutting. They were already closed when you guys
Yeah,
got there.
that's what I
And
meant.
that's the reason why Shrog's fists were imprinted in them. If they had immediately
I mean-
shut, he would not have had time to punch all of those marks into the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, I mean, if we were to make assumptions, I would assume that after Hui left, they closed because he left.
Yeah.
So assuming he can just open them, we'll just get through the first doors pretty easily.
What?
Hooper, sorry.
Cooper.
Okay, you guys have very similar names. I apologize.
Cedric,
It's I don't mean to be racist. I mean, like, I mean, you are a humanoid, so I kind of do, but like not in that specific instance.
I know.
Cedric,
I can't blame you.
Maybe we should give you a fun nickname.
Yeah, do you want a nice nickname?
Hoopy.
No, something respectable. Come on, Cedric.
Think of this after the door, please.
The door.
Cedric would just go to.
Oh,
the
Hodor.
Touch it.
You are
Ooh,
now
Overwatch.
Hodor.
How about
As
You're a bird, right?
Your hand onto the door, you feel inside of your mind and say, from one element to another, change the cold into something else, while keeping it the exact same.
All right. So it wants us to turn something cold into something else.
So,
That stays the
as
exact
you look into the overturned turtle shell, you see a piece of coal in there.
Piece of coal.
About
coal.
5 inches by 5 inches.
Hey,
Coal.
Coal.
Ford, how much pressure can you apply to a piece of coal?
A lot. Approximately a Ford level.
Well, it wants us to take a material and change it to another form. If you put enough pressure on it, it should be able to change form. Well,
I mean, can you just freeze some water like Hooey did? Hubert, I'm sorry.
I mean,
It's alright.
they're clearly providing us with some coal, so we might as well just use the coal.
That's my fault.
Cool.
I'll just, you know.
All right.
Ford want to take a try at it?
Sure. I'm all about it, buddy. Let's try this. So you would like me to resonate the crap out of a piece of coal?
Jumping off your boy's shoulder.
Would we have knowledge of like the elements, like basic element knowledge, like chemistry, or?
I mean, I know Ford doesn't, so you can. Just
I mean,
call that out.
I have a question. Were you on the shoulder with Roya?
He has 2 shoulders, bud.
I'm just a carrying device for everybody.
Cool. Okay.
Whoa.
You're the original.
Hey, Trash is on Ford's shoulder with Roya. It's Roya is on Ford's shoulder with Trash.
That's right. Just ship it. All right. Carrying device continues.
Fair enough.
This is what happens when you have a powerful build.
It's true. I'm not complaining. So, to get back to the puzzle at hand, do we know basic chemistry? Like, if we apply pressure to coal, does it become, carbonate or diamond?
Go.
Yeah. Wouldn't Cedric all right? So Cedric could go to Ford. Well, I know coal is made up of mostly carbon, so if you apply pressure to it, it'll change forms. The atomic structure.
Brings up a whole question on how the periodic elements of the periodic table works.
I mean, steel exists. So if steel exists, then you have to know at least what carbon is.
So Cedric would take a piece of coal and throw it over to Ford. Try to apply as much pressure as you can. I
look at Cedric and legit.
Okay. Do you take it out of the turtle shell?
I assume that Cedric's handing it to me.
Would I have staunch intuition to know that I'd be beamed if I took it?
Nope.
All right.
So I asked, do you take it out of the turtle?
Yeah, I'd assume I'd take it out and throw it to Ford.
As you try to take it out, you find you can't take it out anymore once the coal becomes even with the turtle shell.
So Ford, it's locked inside the turtle shell with magic. You're gonna have to do it inside the shell.
First time for everything. So, I look at the turtle shell. I look at this coal. If I break this thing into itty bitty bits, you can fix it, right?
Well, there's multiple pieces of coal, right? Like
no, it's only.
I'm assuming there's like one big old lump of coal in a turtle shell.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, Ford's gonna just fist and grind down and resonates to try to convert this thing to, I don't know, a diamond.
Are you?
I was thinking like this kind of.
I can't take it out.
Oh,
That's what I just heard. So how would I can't do this if I can't take it out?
It's a turtle shell, so you probably have enough to like grab onto it. I'd assume.
I like be smooth.
Ford to just punch it.
Yeah, I mean, he'll drop to a knee. It's already not going anywhere, right? Does this turtle shell move? I tried. I touched the turtle shell. Does the turtle shell move around?
Yeah, the turtle shell moves around.
All right. I hold the turtle shell, one hand. Can I grip it like a big old meaty Warforged hand?
Yeah, you can grip it. It has 2 sides to it, so it's more comparable to a bowl with handles. You can lift it up and shake it around.
I'm a gigantic Warforged. Okay, so I'll pick it up, one hand, palm it, and then if it's not coming out of it, so I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I'll put it in one hand, and then...
Are you crushing the turtle shell with it?
I have no option. It's with the fucking coal.
Oh, shit.
So,
do it. Like it.
Ford, make me a strength check.
You got it, buddy. Strength check. I hurt myself.
So, as you, for the first time in your life, find your strength is not enough. As you try to bend it, and it just won't bend. It keeps its shape, and it doesn't even seem like you're exerting any pressure on it. It just won't bend.
So Roya, seeing that Ford is struggling, will say, "That's a move."
I hand it to Roya. I mean, I legitimately like, yeah, this is going fucking nowhere. Flip the turtle shell, hold it up to Trash and Roya.
Roya, what's your plan?
So Roya focuses on it really hard. And what were the instructions directly from Hooper? It was to resonate or focus on it.
It was to
And-
transform it into another like form. So
Fell
transmutation.
for the water. The wall told you to transform it into something entirely new.
But still keeping like the same form.
Did the
so,
wall speak
like,
to all of us or just Cedric?
just Cedric?
Cedric, because
So
Can you guys stop? Can you tell all of us something
Yeah,
for once?
Forget if we're
I-
being mind controlled.
like-
Can we just share?
Just one time.
I did.
I don't
share.
know
said,
who I'm
I said
talking
you had to
to.
change.
Just someone.
I did say. I said it out loud though.
No, yeah, I know you shared. Just like, can we have one instance where we're not forced to be like, hey, by the way, this is what I was told by a weird figure.
no.
No.
I mean,
No.
Hooper told
God
you all
damn.
that. Hooper told all of you that if you touch the wall, it would tell you what you need to do. He
Right.
said, "Touch the wall," and then I told him what you needed to do.
Also, do we know who this is? Just a wall? Is there like a person? Like, is there a voice?
It looks like a regular wall.
Cool. I mean,
A straight slab wall.
as Ford's holding up this bowl for Roya to address with through magical means, he's gonna go, touch the wall as
Okay.
well to get the same messages, so he can just be like, yeah, blah 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 needs to be.
Can I
in
insight
form.
check the wall?
Right? Is this wall bullshitting us?
I can? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Cool.
yeah!
Fuck yeah.
So
Roll. Oh, okay. Both of you.
I mean, it's about the same
Okay.
result. Yeah.
yeah. Was the
Wall telling you
DC 17, 18, or 19?
The wall is telling the truth. The disembodied voice of this wall is telling you the truth.
I look down at
Okay.
Trash. I
I
believe
believe
I
it.
believe the
From
wall. I
cold
believe the
to
wall.
another-
So
Okay.
Roya, what are you planning to do?
So Roya, remembering and calling back to what she was doing earlier today, where she was able to channel her transmutation magic of alter self into something, a new object. She will focus and see if she can regain that ability,
You,
as it is canon.
you guys did rest, so Roya, spend the spell slot.
Okay.
You all watch as Roya takes the coal and her form starts to shift. And the energy leaves her and flows through her, stopping at her fingers and going into the coal. And the coal,
Can I pick what it turns into?
yeah.
It turns into a sea urchin.
Good. So it gets spikes.
Yeah.
It stabs you. Ow.
It's already black as coal.
And the raw energy of transmutation, as Roya stops mid-spell, it seems as the coal acts as a magnet for it and controls it and congeals it and allows the magic of transmutation to form around itself and turn itself into a spiny sea urchin, which sticks Roya.
Wow.
Roya goes, "Oh!" and throws it down on the ground. Or kind of tosses it off.
Legit.
Is that something you could have that you've been able to do the whole time?
Roya, you take 2 damage.
Okay, cool. Worth it.
It's a newer
The
thing,
man-
Trash.
I pity the transmutation wizards who have to deal with this on a daily basis.
I think there's a lot of
Yeah,
shit going
that's
on.
what that is not my specialty. Ugh, it's so gross.
So,
Really?
as it changes, the turtle shell disappears,
Hmm.
then reappears in front of the room,
Hmm.
and the stone wall
Opens up. Oh, yay. I wait for it to go complete the top because I'm tall as shit.
I don't.
raises up completely, and within the turtle shell,
You're on me!
and within the turtle shell is a golden jug.
Oh.
Wow.
I've heard of something about the golden jug. Like out of character, I've heard of something about a golden jug in like legends.
Interesting. So Roya's very smug at this point. She's like, "So forward.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm impressed. This is my impressed face.
That's 2 problems solved today."
Look, you're just right up there. Do you want that
Well,
jug? What's up with the jug?
Yeah, what's up with the jug?
The jug is golden with lines of silver, with 5 lines of silver,
And 6 lines of
all
silver.
around. And
Levels up.
it has a handle, just a regular handle.
Would you?
Is it 5 or 6? It's very important.
for the description of the jug. Do you want the jug? You wanna
Roya would
Bring a jug
go.
with us.
Roya would go.
golden? A pirate golden jug? Fuck yes.
Roya would go.
First-
Keep it in your secret compartment, forward.
Oh yes, finally you
Okay,
can plunder
well-
something. Well, hold up.
Okay, wow. Is it just me or does that sound very sexual?
I mean slightly, but you know,
I mean, you're a robot.
it's whatever
and-
everyone else is into.
You guys hear Greg resignation?
Yeah,
Fuck Greg.
I mean,
we don't talk about him.
it's an acronym.
We
So
don't talk about
Ford will take the jug and put it into one of his secret compartments.
Where is the secret compartment?
It's gonna be his thigh.
Fantastic.
That's right, a thigh jug.
Ah,
Okay, so you have a jug now.
Is it just me or oof?
Oof,
Oof.
we got through that jug situation.
So, Drog, as you guys finish it, just looks dumbfounded.
I mean, that's
Drog.
Drog.
Dumb and founded. We found him and he's dumb.
Stay here.
No, Drog.
No.
No, what?
No.
Why?
No.
You came this
No.
far. Drog.
No.
Drog.
No.
Drog.
No.
Roya.
Didn't Grooms want you to be
Drog,
here?
Can you please come?
Too much brain. Drog, go
Look.
back to punching
Drog.
bubbles.
Well,
Drog,
Drog,
we'll
we
take
can
care.
call the
We'll
brain.
take care of the brain stuff. You just
work
sit
on
back and watch.
punching.
But Drog
You can
really
punch
wanna
stuff in
punch
a little bit.
bubbles.
We can punch things together, buddy.
Drog. I
Don't
guarantee,
let-
Drog, we are gonna need you to punch something real soon.
Roya will get Drog's attention. Roya will pick up her hand, kind of lean over and holding onto one of Ford's antlers and go, like, kind of get his attention and go, "Look, Zog, you can be just like me if you try hard enough."
Oh,
She'll
no.
say this in orc.
No, I don't know what that is then, so I can't say no to that.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
Correct.
So my smart assness just drops. I'm like, oh, clearly she's trying to convince him before Drog jumps
Yeah.
on my fucking head.
You can be just like me. Just apply your mind. Come along. You just read a book. I'm proud of you.
Come with
Didn't
me.
read a book.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, she just made fun of him.
Yeah, I don't know if it's intentional or not.
It wasn't.
Drog slightly gets bigger.
Oh,
Drog,
And he
hold on a
looks pissed
second.
at Roy.
and what?
He looks pissed at Roy.
Of course.
Drog, just give us a second. We'll
Drog,
solve
I don't
the
know
brain
what she
part.
said, but if
I also did not know what she said.
you are allowed to punch her.
Cedric, like,
If it was bad.
Like, Cedric's gonna, like, rush his
Not like
head.
a hard punch, like a little lighter punch, just like a
Right.
like a bad,
Done.
What?
not like a bad, like a flick. You can flick her.
You can flicker.
Before Drog was at probably your elbow, he's now at your shoulder. His head, the top of his head is at your shoulder.
All right. Well, if he's coming to me, I'm like doing like the hand thing, like to a child where like you extend your hand on their head and they're like just swing at you wildly. It's like just
Roya
relax,
climbs
Drog.
up on Ford's head, trying to run away from this.
What did you?
Oh,
Acrobatic
What
check.
did you say to Drog?
Drog just wanna play.
Drog.
Well,
Look,
they're
I mean,
look. You
look,
gotta
look,
buy her
look,
dinner
look,
first or
look.
something.
That's not funny.
No,
That's not funny, Ford.
That's hilarious, and you'll notice that,
That was-
everything
it
has
was-
stopped now. So let's worry about what's going on with this room, Drog. Now that you're over here with us.
Ha!
Brother, perhaps I should watch out for our green friend before he does something that will eventually lead up to him dying.
Well, if you're talking about
Don't
his,
die.
wow,
Is that about Drog or Greenheart? Who was that comment
because
directed towards?
one's green heart and one's just green.
Mhm.
Yeah.
By the way,
That was very
that's
confusing.
very savage. That's very racist. I think you should
well,
you
I'm
should
going
meditate
to-
about that.
Green,
It's
Cedric,
very
green.
racist.
Cedric is
He's
gonna
just
start
great, brother.
working on the puzzle.
Look at
I know it's
Yeah, Savage. It's fairly offensive comment.
yeah. You should You should do at least 5 wogs about that later tonight when you're meditating.
Yeah. Oh, is walk also a verb?
I don't. I just look at trash like I have no idea. I'm just.
Cedric is starting to work on the puzzle while everyone is.
While
talking.
everyone else is being jackasses. What is Hildry doing?
Room, you see that there are 8 pedestals, and you see some of them. Each of them has an element on top of them. This one has a sphere of calm water. This one has a raging fire. This one has a small ruby on it.
Oh.
A booby?
A ruby.
Ruby.
Which case I keep an eye.
Damn it.
Is Greenheart still with us? The klepto?
There's so much
Do you mind
worse.
if I mark this up with text on the thing? Do you mind?
Yeah, go.
Alright.
Okay.
Said
Eyeball.
something completely different.
I 100% heard there's a small booby on it. And I got very happy because it was funny.
There is
I was like,
eyeball.
interesting puzzle. I wonder where this is going.
Water.
Is that
No.
the Eye of Ender from Minecraft?
Oh, you can see Trey's like happiness go away, and I'm sorry.
No, we need to restore the DM hit points. Come on, let's do it.
Alright, so
Okay.
what's the eyeball?
It's a regular eyeball.
Hello.
Oh no, he's in like the he's in
No!
monotone Trey.
Alright, we've got calm water. Important fact. Adjectives. Calm water. Raging fire. Small
I'm
ruby.
raging fire.
Alright, what's the eye? It's not just eye. What's its adjective?
It's an eye.
It's eye of ball.
Oh! Well, there goes my theory. Eye of ball. Oh, come on.
Haha.
I like that one.
Alright. Dirt.
Dirty seed, ew.
Sphere of blood. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's such. Yeah, boy.
What's that? Flowers?
Yeah, that looks pretty nature.
Fresh seeds. So
fresh
adjectives
seeds would
are.
be-
Okay.
Fresh seeds would be light. Dirty seeds would probably be necrotic. Sphere of blood would be.
Blood.
Fire would be aberration, right? Or invocation.
No.
invocation.
These
Oh,
are
you're
the
talking about dirty stuff.
out of character. Yeah, it's types.
Okay.
So it's
I don't
thunder,
think this feels like
thunder,
type-
radiant, necrotic, dirty seeds though.
That'd
Interesting.
probably be necrotic in my mind.
Well, then what's
That
blood?
Blood, honestly.
Hold on. I made a mistake. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Alright, we got this.
Eyeball, psychic, ruby. Illusion.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think no, that'd be psychic.
Well, eyeball would be psychic, wouldn't it?
Yeah, eyeball
Yeah.
psychic.
Then what would the ruby be? 'Cause it's definitely not fire. That's the
Force?
raging
It's,
fire.
it's damage types.
Right.
Force.
It's damage type.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Force.
It'd be force. I think maybe
I feel like air would be force.
No. Air is thunder. It's the sonic.
Oh yeah.
Force
Yeah,
is like
I think-
generic damage magic.
maybe the dirty seeds are acid or something. Maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gray dirt.
Right. Necrotic. That's necrotic, definitely.
Okay.
Sphere of blood. When I think of blood, I think of like boiling. If it's-
Well,
if
I
it's
think
blood-
you're onto something with acid, though. Isn't blood acidic?
Acidic.
Yeah.
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 So as you all enter the room and around you are these spheres, Hooper will walk up.
I believe that this is the room of conjuration.
Well,
Well, we have to
Hooper
conjure up each type of element, I guess.
isn't. Like Ford looks around. Is like, won't that? Do you guys have enough juice to do that? Magic.
So
I mean, I can
Hooper
take. Oh no,
walks
I
up-
can't take care of one.
Hooper walks up and he touches the wall.
Oh.
I- We all touch the wall.
Yeah. Ford takes
Touch.
his company over to the fucking wall. We're all just like wall distance.
So you all hear. Many would not remember, nor forget, their first summons. Though, not for the reason of the glory for summoning, but for the consequence. Choose the form of your destroyer.
Stay put, Mark.
Oh.
Man.
Roy, can you get your elbow off of my head? It's like really getting in the way. Like it's just.
I'm sorry.
rubbing
I'm
against-
sorry. I got
it's
kind of
just-
scared. That voice
It's,
is very
it's,
scary.
it's rubbing
I will
against
turn
my
this
ear.
Warforged around, you two.
It's very uncomfortable. Like the ear is kind of sacred. You know, it's just like
Fair
I know
enough.
that-
Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
know they're fluffy.
It snaps at him. Focus.
Focus. The destroyer part concerns me slightly.
So by destroy, I either assume we're choosing our favorite element or the element that is the opposite of
damage.
what we use. Yeah.
Place the wall goes on. Place the materials for your destructor within the circle.
Materials of
Gets
artist.
inventory list out.
Okay. Okay.
Like fresh seeds.
Oh! Forler like claps his big old metal hands together. So this is like cooking, right? You put a bunch of things in the center and you end up with food that you meat bags eat.
Yes. Very much so. Good job, Ford, and she'll pat him on the head.
Good. Good.
Head pats.
He likes this. His face of joy is a lot like his face of anger. So you can't really tell, but he's happy.
So Cedric
I
would dig
whispered
around
to
his
Roya.
bag.
I can't. Did he like that? I can't really tell sometimes. Like,
Oh,
I
he
don't know,
totally,
that-
he totally loved it.
I don't know. Like
He
really,
loves my head pats.
there's a very thin line that could have been either very demeaning or like very like just great. Like he could have thought it like very great gratitude, you know. But,
Like Ford hears all of this.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he doesn't
Yeah.
react.
He doesn't react to it at all. Like someone like who's like
I
autistic
don't-
is like, oh, look at this, an eyeball.
I don't know the difference. I don't want to be like rude about it, but
Guys, can we focus on the puzzle, please?
Yeah,
All right.
we're still on the puzzle. We're putting
but
things
part
in
of
the
D
center.
and D is being dumb and having stupid side tangents.
No, I'm saying that in character.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Cedric's getting
Sorry.
frustrated. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So, I
Never-
guess. And she looks around. Are there anything on the pedestals?
Yeah,
On
that's
these chairs?
That's these items,
uh,
right?
It's just are they the items or are they just symbols of the items? I'm sorry, I didn't.
Those are the items.
There are
literally
items there. Okay.
blood
I
appear there
vote fresh
on
seeds.
water.
So does everyone have an offering for this, or
Eat.
See, how many of us are there?
Rupert,
One,
I
two.
got it
There's
right.
8 of us.
Yes. Okay.
Good.
Hooper,
Yes?
first of all, I got it right this time, so you know.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. I just, I'm sorry that I got it wrong earlier, but I'm working. So what did you do last time you went through this room?
I had to create a maze that
Wait.
I had to go through myself.
What?
that sounds pretty easy actually if you made the maze.
Did you have the same options in these 8 things?
No, I had never seen these pedestals before.
Oh, okay. So it's different every time. So your experience probably is going to be different.
These rooms
But
are
still
made
very
by a
helpful.
Madman. I
Can
like
we go
it.
through this one by
But-
one?
But
What
still-
element do you guys have to offer?
Roya will go into her bag and looking over at the calm water, will pull out a silver mirror and jump off of Ford's shoulders, or attempt to at least.
He won't stop you.
Yeah.
No!
Do you trip and fall?
And go. All right, let's start. Let's start over here closest to me.
Look, I got fired. That's about it.
And she'll go.
I can't hear. Oh shit, Steph, we can't even hear you if you're talking.
Oh.
Oh, that would probably help if I unmuted myself. If aren't we just supposed to use the objects that are there?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
I
I
thought we
don't
just
think we
like
need
grab
anything
seeds. and
extra. I
put
think
the
it's
seeds in the
just you
middle.
grab the things that are there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was
Because
saying
it
I vote fresh
create the
seeds.
elements of your destruction. So why would it just assume
Yeah.
you were going to not?
Okay. Roya puts the silver mirror back, feeling very embarrassed that
That
she
was-
got the puzzle wrong this time.
Good
Ah.
insight, LG. We're on the same page.
Oh, thank you.
I vote
Obi,
fresh seeds still.
I will have the calm water then.
Oh well, let's see here. Mhm.
Do we think we all choose a different one, or
Probably.
I
we
don't
just
know if
choose
it's
one for a
supposed to be
collective?
the one that you give, like your main damage type, or if it's one that you could fight against. Because I don't know if it's going to conjure. Well, it's probably going to conjure something.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Ford
a conjure combination.
goes to put his hand over the ruby, then remembers what Trash said. Is like, Trash, I'm thinking that I take this ruby and put it in the center. Is that a good plan?
Thank you for asking. I don't know. Do we want to pick the least seemingly deadly?
I mean, if I'm gonna get killed by loot, I'm kind of okay with it.
Ah,
That's
I like it.
very
Cedric
fair,
goes back
actually.
to
Yeah,
the
I
orange.
vote Ruby.
Okay.
Pass the perception.
I mean, this 21 would beat it.
I
Yeah.
have a 21 pass perception, so.
No, I
would
thought
it
you
be-
had 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
that, yeah.
21 because of the wisdom bump. So Cedric would go and touch the door again.
You slowly see Greenheart make his way towards the ruby.
Greenheart.
I mean,
Ah.
Sword's right in front of it, right?
I mean, I
Oh, yeah,
was, yeah.
He's sticking around forward. Like right behind him.
He's actually using Ford, like it's helping.
Yeah, I'm looking at Greenheart. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna try to steal this Ruby, aren't you? I know you, Greenheart. 9 fucking months with you.
Cedric would touch the door again. What it wanted specifically.
It repeats, not in less detail. Choose the elements of your destruction. Place the objects into the circle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So we probably will have multiple.
No.
All right, everyone.
I'm
grab an
voting
element.
Ruby and I mean, do we all choose one?
Yeah, if we want passage, we should probably all choose one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ford, you
Yeah.
get the Ruby.
I'm looking at Greenheart
Gotta be
like,
first.
Greenheart, if I take
Wait.
this Ruby, what are you going with? 'Cause I see the glint in your eye, and I'm nothing if not a big old iron bone leather softy, if not to ask you what you want in your life here. You're old, you're gonna die soon. So I mean, what do you want?
By the way, if you die, can I have the cloak?
Yeah, there's a bargain to be said here. If you die, I think
Also,
Trash
if you
wants your
don't
cloak.
die, if you don't,
Roy-
die,
It's
have
like
your
it's like a
Roy-
hood for me.
Roy will poop up or pop. Not poop.
cloak.
This is the form
in
of
the
my
corner.
destruction.
Just straight up poop.
right now, right in the middle,
We're gonna
right,
go
like,
full
right on.
Hogwarts here, okay?
Choose the elements of your destruction.
Ildry, make an insight check.
Finds out would poop work?
Which the form of my
Poop would
destruction.
totally work.
An irritated bowel.
This is definitely we're having that in character.
You get a sort of signal from Raijin that something bad is going to happen.
I mean, I think we've all got something's gonna happen.
Guys,
Yes.
I think something bad's about to happen.
Right
Of
now.
course it is. Of course
I-
something bad is gonna happen. Let's just.
But-
stick
I
with-
choose fire.
But
I mean,
hold
like-
no. Anything
No,
else?
no, I think maybe we wait a second and can I just have you guys wait 1 second while I try and get clarification on what the bad thing is?
Oh, no worries. I trust you implicitly. Go ahead, Ildry.
that-
Hey,
that-
don't do anything.
Check.
And then she
Okay.
sits down and
Just
starts
shade.
concentrating on her third eye
Cedric looks over to Throg.
and trying to communicate with Raijin.
So, Ildry, as you activate your third eye, you
Is it blind?
You stare into the ethereal plane, and Raijin is there with his mane not being of sparks anymore. It's gone, and he's just laying there, looking very tired.
You don't look so good.
We do not look well.
Yeah. You said something bad's gonna happen. Is it because we're doing something wrong, or is it just something bad?
Incarnate. What occurs when you throw ingredients into a bowl and expect something delicious?
Well, I mean, if you're making soup, you get soup. Really, that's kind of the whole process of cooking, is throwing things together.
What you are doing now is throwing rocks, grass, seeds, spit, and vomit into a bowl and expecting it to be beneficial.
No, I think we're expecting it to try and kill us.
You are making it worse for yourselves.
Well, what are we supposed to do? It said we had to.
Wisely.
I don't know how to do that.
You need some savage wisdom.
You see his head droop, and for a second, he turns into mist before materializing again.
Oh, I don't like that. Doesn't seem good.
You must learn quickly.
Okay. But, I mean, is there any kind of hint you can give me?
Stay calm.
It's really hard to do right now.
You learn to overcome it when your very being is being turned into dust.
I really don't think I will. I feel like I'll just panic more at that point.
Well, I'll enjoy the time we have left. Calm down. Think clearly. Block out all other distractions. I do believe Mr. Savage had a very potent way of dealing with such stressful problems.
If it's meditating, it got me to here, and that's really not helping.
She's right.
Sorry,
He
just.
brings out another sigh, and he turns into mist more for a longer duration of time.
No, that's not good. You need to stop doing that, please.
Talking is very taxing.
Okay. Sorry. You can rest now. And unfocus.
Bye.
Have faith.
Okay. So, guys, we have to be very careful about which ones of these things we pick to put in. We don't want to just throw them all in there.
I mean, there's 8 of us, so
Yeah, but one of these things is vomit, and one of these things is sweat, and one of these things is, it's like that. You don't want to cook with vomit. You don't want to cook with vomit.
wait, is that like it's like comparing it to vomit, or one's actually vomit?
I think it's just comparing.
Okay.
I think it was one of those like analogy things because he was like,
Yeah.
"What happens if you throw a bunch of stuff in?" And yeah.
You know, I hated reading the actual grammar books, but I got those ones.
Main concern about this though is the door specifying we do this as a single group and make it a group decision or separately? And
Well, he said choose the elements, right? Plural.
yeah, so I'd assume we have even if we
Let's just like order them. We like this one to we don't like this one, and then just pick the best one.
Well, I'm voting for the top pick here is Ruby.
I say Ruby's good. Eyeball's probably good. Fresh seeds
Or-
are probably good.
Or as
Eyeball
you hold
is
the
fun.
ruby, make an insight check.
Huh? Insight check?
As you hold the ruby, make an insight check.
Oh yeah, so I'll be like, yeah, Ruby's definitely the first, so I'll insight away. Insight away. With an insight tidal wave.
nice.
You get the feeling that the ruby is connected to summons of infernal energy.
Hey,
I like that one.
Or something similar that is a creature of either greed or perhaps very enthusiastic chaos.
did
Oh,
someone
Roy
say
wants that one.
Fun.
chaos?
Roy wants that one.
Can I look into the sphere of blood one possibly?
Or you just look at it.
Like I'm trying to discern like what it represents, sort of.
Alright, give me insight.
Take a sip.
Ooh, 14, bad.
14's not bad.
It's
14,
really
you
not.
get the sense that with your knowledge, it's comparable to abyssal, something to deal with packs.
I'd say personally, best bet is probably the sphere of blood.
I'm gonna disagree, and I'm gonna say calm water sounds good.
Yeah,
Can I insight what Cedric just said?
Yeah,
The
right.
fuck?
Will find-
Yeah, can we do insight checks on
What
Cedric
the
for
fuck
that?
did he just say?
You just said that the blood is a great idea.
I
Yeah.
said it was a great idea personally for me because I have experience with it. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah, okay.
So,
Oh, okay. Oh,
you want me
okay.
to-
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
Okay, yeah.
It could be an okay idea.
Nice.
Very,
We-
very well could be the blood. It could be the blood.
It could be the
Blood sounds
blood.
pretty good. Could be the
Cool.
blood.
I want to also roll a 9. So close.
Oh,
Oh no, an 11.
No, I just want to roll a
Alright,
9. 6.
Roy, get in here.
Up, down, upside
Make
down,
an-
666.
That's exactly where I was
Make an
going.
insight check, as you look at the calm water.
Dibs on that raging fire.
Right? What's the worst thing that can happen other than a fireball?
Fire elemental comes out and
They
starts
want-
like walking like an Egyptian.
Walk like an
I
Egyptian. You gotta
want
give the
that.
eye.
I want like god level like flaming trash panda.
I mean, it's not changing you. We're gonna be dealing with it. We're gonna be
Yeah,
conjuring
like-
up.
It'd be so cool looking.
I agree.
Maybe we can communicate with it or make smart ass remarks to it.
We probably will, regardless of what we do. 7.
Why did you roll the insight?
I don't know. We've been rolling insight for looking at.
We're inciting what we feel is coming out of these elements, the pedestals. So he's trying to figure out what calm waters can represent besides a calm water elemental.
Calm water seems something.
Can I help him with that? Since I want calm
Oh,
water.
no, I was looking at the fire.
Yes,
I
sir.
think
Oh,
those
fire.
are looking at the water.
Oh, fire?
Yeah.
Seems like fire.
Seems like fire. Shippy raging.
I poke it.
Can I do the calm water?
Yeah, go ahead and look at calm water.
Hey Hooper, why don't you inspect that eyeball?
Wait, did these possibly talk about planes rather than types of ways of hurting people? Because if we're getting infernal and we're getting abyssal so far,
Cedric has like a realization. You're right.
then
Faye is
You're
probably fresh seeds. Eyeball is probably small ruby, probably infernal.
Yep.
Blood, abyss, fire,
and then we
plane.
got the actual planes of like the elements. So
what's the fresh seeds then?
This is gonna summon planal elements to
Earth?
element creatures to us. So
What's eyeball?
Fae
Faye?
would be seeds probably.
Shadowfall would be the gray dirt.
Okay.
Do I
Eyeball-
get anything out of my insight check?
Sorry.
Your
You
water.
get the sense that with the calm water, it could very easily become turbulent.
Hmm.
Like water itself, it can change on a dime.
But it's calm right now.
It can change into bubbles.
Yeah, but we fought bubbles before, it's fine.
Bubbles.
I've been in enclosed space before.
Okay.
Oh, it's
so,
ethereal plane.
look.
Ethereal plane.
Ethereal.
Yeah.
Just don't put the
Okay.
water in with the air, and then there's no bubbles. It's fine.
Or the astral plane. Either. Okay. Here's what I say.
Okay.
I say we just pick 3 and we put them in one by one.
Okay.
So can
So water seems actually I don't know. Water isn't as peaceful as I thought it was after that bubble fight.
Correct.
if I may,
Seeds.
I'd say if we could summon the demons or devils, I have experience in special.
Why would we want to
We
fight
don't.
abyssal?
We don't.
No,
You do.
no,
We
no.
don't.
They
No.
could just summon a couple imps. Wouldn't
It
be that
could.
bad.
You're
Look,
right.
look, Cedric. I see that look in your eye.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Is Cedric good enough?
If you want to fight devil creatures and things of the abyss, I support you.
Thank
After
you.
we leave. After we leave.
So on the way out, we're looking at the wall and we're looking at you summoning imps.
Yeah, like that's what we're seeing. Okay.
I'm saying
buddy?
because this is my speciality, I'll be able to fight this very effectively.
So what's
Is
So 1 out of 8 people could fight something effectively. So
Well, I
we're
have
gonna
an
go with
advantage.
that.
I
You do, but there are 7 other people who can't do shit.
Ray will say one more thing. She'll say, "That's an interesting gamble, Cedric. I like the moxie. It sounds like you're saying bet."
is Cedric giving off like mad scientist?
Yeah.
vibes right now?
Not on.
I
purpose.
like how all of the characters have moved to the other side of the screen
Yep.
from Cedric.
Cedric.
Really is just trying to summon it because he knows he'll have the advantage against it.
So, Cedric, I
Wow.
appreciate the bravado you're going with. If you looks at the trash, maybe we do start with it. It's the lowest power, which would be what was that? A pimp. So he'll summon a pimp.
Yes, an imp.
Oh,
Alright,
an imp.
is
Okay.
Is everyone
Okay,
fine with this?
yeah, those are very different.
Any objections?
No,
Yes.
no.
I mean,
I don't
Make them
want that.
clear, but apparently.
I don't think any of these are
I
great
don't think
options.
any of it. I mean, seeds don't seem too bad. I think if we're gonna fight something and it dies, maybe we can get some rubies if we pick the ruby.
That is true. Is there
Eyeball-
anything?
Eyeballs-
Multiple elements.
Eyeballs usually relate to knowledge, so eyeball maybe.
I feel like it could also relate to a beholder.
Yeah, and that thing could relate to what they call them.
Yeah, like
Pit
they're-
lords.
I believe this relates to the planes, the astral, all the different planes we have.
Isn't that the
Well,
one
Well, I
that
was
was my
just in the
secret?
ethereal plane, and there wasn't anything
That
there.
one.
Oh, that's cool. We should pick the plane that has absolutely nothing in it.
Well, I
I
mean, there's
think-
stuff there, but like nothing tried to kill me.
Okay.
If I were to vote, I would say eyeball, ruby, and seeds.
So when I have a difficult time choosing things, we put 3 on the table and then we vote on them. So I would say the person that picks 3 would be our captain, and the rest of us can flip and vote on it. How's that sound?
Yeah.
How about that? That sound good? That will narrow the pain down.
Yeah.
Could I please some? Can I please?
So I think that my advice is for Cedric's emotional and well-being that we add blood into that 3 to vote upon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blood will be 1.
What that much?
Do I, out of curiosity, I have planar elements in me. Do I feel drawn to one of them
Yeah.
more than others?
You feel repulsed by the blood, but you feel real good about that ruby.
I mean,
That makes sense.
we all
Yeah.
feel really good about that, Ruby.
So I think 3 that seem to be on the table, at least 2, we have blood and ruby.
Okay.
Is there any other that anyone stands out to anyone?
Looks at Ildry. You wanted something with the astral? Was that the eye?
Is there one that stands out to you, Ildry?
Is there one that Raijin draws me to more than the others?
The sphere of air.
I point to this sphere of air.
You
Alright.
feel tackling a connection towards it, and then for a split second you see a sort of lightning bolt between you and the sphere of air.
Roya asked the same
That
question.
one.
So yeah, should we
Roya
just
asked
all?
the same question.
Should we
Yeah.
all
do
just
we all,
ask
do we
that?
all have one?
Affinity. Do we have
Yeah.
an affinity or a repulsion?
No,
to
you don't
these?
all have one. It's just that. It's
A few of them. Okay. fair
Yeah.
enough.
2 of us. Okay.
I'd be fine with either the small ruby or the sphere of blood.
You can only vote once. So where are you putting your vote?
Okay.
Well, it seems to you guys would be
No, don't.
After-
Doesn't matter about us. What do you want, buddy?
either or.
You
Nope,
can't.
you
You
get
get
one
one
vote.
vote.
What does 1 vote mean?
I vote for
Good.
air. Like
All
that.
right, Ildry. One
follow
vote for
on.
air.
You
You
follow
guys
Ogma.
seem
I think
much
you
more
can pick
willing.
one.
You guys seem much more willing to go with the ruby, so I'll go with the ruby.
All right, we've got 1 for Ruby and 1 for air. As
And
forward,
if
I'm
the one
voting for
person
Ruby.
who is voting for blood doesn't vote for blood, let's take blood off the table.
Wait, well,
That's why I moved to ruby.
Roya, what do you want?
I want calm water, and points to the thing she's been staring at the whole time.
Not even the
Not
fucking thing.
helpful,
All
okay.
right, so we've got 2
Ruby.
for Ruby. Ford picks up the flippin' Ruby. Are we good to put this in the center now? Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Good.
Roya takes the dodge action. I'm just kidding.
How is everyone preparing this? Because Ford is walking on over and putting it in the center.
Roya
My
would like to
unseen
take the dodge
servant
action.
is going in front of me.
I mean,
I'm
Ford will
going
take
up
the
to the
dodge actions as much as you can, but yeah, fuck it. Ford just like, I am over this.
How
Here's
big
your-
are the pillars? How big are the pillars, would you say? Like, big enough to hide behind at all? Or?
I thought they were pedestals.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
pedestals.
they're very small.
Think
Makes
fifth,
sense.
I'm like thinking Fifth Element, like that little.
Yeah,
oh.
this is fifth element.
Trash
yeah.
is up in the ceiling.
All right, Ford's sacrificial warforge. He's putting it in there.
Cedric would take the dodge action, unironically.
What the heck is that?
Ow.
What happened?
Don't like that. Please don't do that again.
What happened?
What was that?
I don't know.
That was sound effects from roll
Just had
20.
flashbacks to listening to band play.
Roll got it. Just saw the wrist bear. One
And they
second.
just have that thing that's like beep, 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 beep.
The metronome of death.
So you place the ruby in there, and nothing seems to be happening. Just the ruby's in there.
All right.
Need to add more.
So I'm a little curious here since fuck it. It's like I start to put my hand over. I'm like, wait, you've learned. Trash. Thinking about resonating. Thoughts?
I would not suggest it.
Low.
What do I
let's-
know about resonating? I don't know exactly.
I hugged the
how-
shit out of you.
How it works.
That's,
Yeah. But like, what did that? What that?
I mean, I'm not sure even I know how it works, other than it disrupts magic.
Dude,
Let's.
I know you didn't
That's
ask
fair.
me, but it said to create something, and that usually requires more than one ingredient.
yeah.
Yeah.
So do we want to pick the ones we like the most, or pick ones that we think will match?
Or like break each other out, like water and fire would cancel each other out, wouldn't it? Is that how, you know?
Yeah, that's a fair
Maybe.
point. We want to put in fire next.
Well, if we're doing one that seems infernal, we should probably put in something that's more angelic. But there's nothing like that except for fresh seeds, which would
Or
probably.
Or air, yeah.
Or
Air
air.
would
which is the one
actually
I would like
the
to put
second.
in.
It was our second most voted, so
Yep.
I think
I'd
air
be fine
works.
with her.
Air. Fucking A. Ford goes and picks up the air sphere.
Air goes to pick up the Ford.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's
Alright.
a sphere of air that swirls in a very.
All right. Ford
I'm liking the diplomacy, everyone.
just walks on over. It's like, I don't know how I'm holding this. Puts it in the center and into the cooking pot here.
Okay.
Just imagine Ford, but he's got a chef hat on.
As you
It's a big,
He's
it's a
literally
big spoon.
he's summoning his caretaker.
the ruby floats
Hey, caretaker.
and becomes a part of the sphere. It's inside of the sphere of air,
Hmm.
and it seems to float and swirl and shake.
Interesting.
And I think we need one more.
Okay. So we've got
Eyeball, fire, water, stand out.
Water.
I still have concerns about a possible beholder with the eyeball.
Water and air.
I don't know if that's valid or
eyeballs-
not, but just,
so
Eyeballs
just throwing
also,
that out there.
I mean, you have an eyeball on your head, right? Third one that you just whatever you were looking at.
I
Yeah.
forgot.
can I'm a wise mofo. Can I insight if seeds is a good idea now that I've put the air of life and the gem of infernal energy, which at least has some celestial in it.
I know who's coming.
What?
State of
Go
Matt.
ahead and roll insight.
Sure. My insight is I have no idea this fucking works, but is this a good idea? Insight. What's my gut say?
What I remember about my
Oh, 20.
if
It feels very natural,
Ooh.
like a soft breeze in the middle of spring,
Mm.
or the heat of a summer. It has a very natural and eternal feel to it.
Ford looks at takes up the seeds like, I've got a good feel about this. I'm feeling. What does sun feel like? It feels like that.
So like nature.
Yes.
And I like that one.
Maybe-
Then.
So
I
He
air.
looks down at his red pandaness.
Yes.
so, is this gonna combine?
Yes.
Is this gonna summon one elemental with these combined traits or separate ones? Because
Your guess is as good as mine.
Nope.
What my core is telling me is we're going to get some sort of chimeric entity that combines these three elements.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be real interesting recording Devil, Wind, Elemental, Fae. So
Look, maybe
yeah.
some of them will cancel each other out. Maybe we'll make a new friend to our troop and looks to like all the fucking NPCs that are here. So,
I mean, maybe it'll just make me, but being able to fly.
well, if
I mean,
it's
we
anything
got the
like
nature,
you,
we got
then
the infernal. Like we're doing pretty good.
I know. If it's anything like you, we're in good shape, and you can't see it, but I'm winking right now.
Ford. So just. put
I
it in.
wink.
So Ford goes over, and it's like this is your time to say whether you've got an issue with it. He's gonna go put it in the circle.
No issue.
Puts it in the circle.
All right. As you place the seeds into the circle, they stop before hitting the ground and swirl around the sphere of air. And the ruby seems to shake with the red, infernal, very vibrant red color and turns into a sphere of orange and yellow that splits into little pieces and sends out tendrils that wrap around the seeds and force them into the air sphere before coalescing and
Cool.
becoming sort of a heart as the air sphere is sucked into the now flaming mass, and it settles down and embeds itself into the earth.
Hmm.
The circle is now gone.
So did we win? He says in character.
Or did we win?
As you say that, a tree starts to grow very
Devil
slowly,
tree.
and it reaches up until the very top of the ceiling. It is a very large tree, much larger than you, Ford, and about twice as wide. It essentially takes up the entire space of where the circle was and a little bit more. It actually pushes you and Cedric back a bit.
Okay. Back we go.
And then all the other spheres, all the other pedestals start to disappear.
Hello, darkness, my old
My
friend.
old friend.
I'm
So
here
we
to
added-
hug this tree again.
As we all scream, blood-curdling screams.
Well, we didn't pick the blood one, so no.
Oh, not yet. Okay, ruby curdling screams.
I mean, my blood would be curdling because I have infernal blood.
Now,
That would work.
before you, is this where you guys want to be?
Can
This
I
is where I
like
would,
to-
this is where I would be,
Can I-
but yeah, dodge action.
It'd probably
Cedric would
be-
have his shield ready, like sort of like peeking over it, like watching as this tree like would grow.
All right. So,
I'm hidden up in
And
the
here's my
corner.
unseen servant.
all right.
But
I'm
we can
hidden
see
in
him
the darkest
then.
No, you can see the box that he carries around him.
Good.
So, as you all are just standing there, the tree twists around.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
And it breaks out and forms a very crude impression of an arm with its large trunk-like fingers flexing as it bursts another hand.
Weird
Huh.
flex, right?
And then it
Ow!
falls over it. And it falls over it first before pushing itself up
Oh.
and creating legs. And
I still love the trays on his bed.
Yeah. He's big. It's big creature. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's so cute.
Hello,
you
friend.
now are all face to face with
Can you be
a
friend?
huge gargantuan tree ant-like beast with red ruby eyes and a sense of heavy air around it, like an open graveyard.
Like an open graveyard.
And with that, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, I don't.
Ah!
I don't want to fight this thing. I want to be my friend. Roll to the befriend treant.
I perfect.
Is this Shirley? I have to know.
No, that doesn't look like Shirley.
Not Shirley.
Oh,
Boo!
boo! 0 out of 10.
Reference.
It might be Shirley.
Yeah.
I hope it's Shirley.
Looking at that dex roll, fellas, prepare the dex saving throws.
Ah, forgot to
Alrighty.
change.
And we have all Then
I mean, it is a devil tree.
It's true.
It is.
Yoda.
Yeah,
But I don't know,
we have,
does Ilgi have some air in her?
right, but we have so much infernal going around this party that I don't even know if that's really it matters.
Yeah, I agree.
But how
Alright.
many devil trees are there?
first one to attack would
this-
be Trash. Trash, bud, what are you doing?
Oh.
Does he seem like he's gonna hurt my buddy Ford?
He's sick. All you know is that a tree just sprouted arms and legs,
But it was
And-
just born.
staring at Ford.
Oh, Ford's staring back like, oh, baby. He's like reaching out like ET style, like to pat its head.
The question is, do I? I don't want to shoot it. I kind of want to try to befriend it.
Right?
You're
It might
right.
not want to befriend us, however.
Yeah. I kind of want to waste a turn just.
We gotta catch them all, guys. Gotta catch them all.
Where's the master ball, Roya? Come on.
Just, I'm skittering across the top of the ceiling. Oh, I disappeared. Stealth.
It ate you!
Ultimate stealth.
Trash, no.
I'm really good at stealthing, guys.
Good.
And I have my cable connected to the ceiling, so I just like slowly descend from the ceiling in front of its face.
It
And,
looks like it wants to murder you.
Aww,
Oh.
buddy.
And I pat him on the top of the head.
Yeah, so it's like just petting the thing that wants to murder us, like the ogre on the hill that's gonna eat us later.
Yeah, I
Alright.
pat him on the head.
Total
And I
good use of a
say-
turn.
That's it. As you pat, you feel insect crawling on your fingers, and as you look, you see termites.
Ew.
Fantastic.
Gross.
We can get
Just
rid of those
crawling all over
termites
your
if you want, buddy.
fingers.
Yeah. I can see you're a little irritated underneath the skin. I too understand what it's like to have like your joints messed up.
I understand, you came to life, and you're just you got some weird infernal feelings, but you can fight past them. Look at me.
What's up? What are you gonna do?
Seeing Trash try and talk to this thing instead of fighting.
Your turn's over. You just moved on.
I'm gonna hold my action in case if it starts to attack, and I'm gonna be holding Thunder Wave. And while I'm readying the spell, I'm gonna go, Mr. Tree, we can be friends.
Devil tree. Devil tree.
And I'll say
right.
that in like primordial.
All right.
Ooh.
We can be friends.
We can be friends in
can I-
primordial.
I totally forgot I have so many languages. Shit.
Yeah.
Roya,
Fuck.
what you gonna do? Gonna do, Roya?
Roya, is that me?
Could I have said
Yeah,
that,
please.
Sylvan?
All right, so Roya instinctually will sneeze, and when she sneezes, she will cast mirror image.
Oh, goody.
Okay.
So she goes,
Oh,
and like three
adorable.
selves of her go around, and she takes a kind of a defensive pose as she goes, oh, as she's scared. Did you guys like that?
I did.
So
Yeah.
awesome.
I was like, that's adorable.
Ford,
That's
your turn.
Ford
Definitely
is
not
already pulling like the abyss. Yeah, it's an old movie. Like reaching out, assuming he doesn't murder him, he's just gonna get closer. It's like gonna give him a big old hug. And looks at Trash and is like,
Or-
just. Oh yeah, effectively grappling this thing. But I mean, I'm hugging him. I'll also resonate. Okay, sure. Yeah.
I love how we were told, "Hey, this thing's just choose the form of your destruction." And we went,
We're like, let's be friended.
"Yeah."
Yeah. You
Fuck
gotta
you,
gotta
dork.
win with love and power. Anyway, I can resonate the fuck out of this thing.
So, Ford, you feel the termites getting in between your plates.
Fantastic. And I immediately start resonating so they can't do anything.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to resonate out. My intent here is to resonate out the termites. One, because I like my joints. Secondly, to resonate the termites out of this thing. Like, oh, it's the lion's paw situation. I'm going to resonate out the termites to this thing.
Okay. What frequency?
I mean, I'm going to start gentle. I'm going to just ease into it with a nice low resonation.
Remember the last time you resonated an infernal object?
I did it at high, and that's to save my buddy
Yeah.
Trash. I'm starting low to kind of ease out these termites, like make them want to leave. And we can beat the crap out of those things.
I feel like there are points where Trey just wishes we were just murder hobos.
Just smash it.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of him.
So at low,
Yeah.
you can feel them moving about,
Yeah.
but they don't seem to want to leave. They seem to be fighting against the frequency.
Oh, I mean, I'll just keep as they do it. It's like the idea of force is until I find that nice 0 point, and then I'll start pushing them back and go up a couple notches. So
Yeah.
I'm starting low and I'm working my way up. I got to start low anyway.
Okay.
Trash knows so many fucking languages.
Almost as many as Ildry.
Holy shit.
Yet,
I don't know.
what is he getting out of it, really?
So, Cedric, what you doing?
Cedric just like looks at this thing with the shield up and he's like, "This is only gonna go wrong." And he casts he's gonna cast a bless at level 2 to bless Ford, Trash, Roya, and Ildry.
Yes!
So
Yeah.
everyone gets blessed.
So, what are the effects of bless again? Just a little reminder.
D4.
As long as I
You can only
do concentration,
cast on 4 people, man.
No, I'm casting it at level 2.
So it's one more
Okay.
person.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Hear
roll.
that, Roya?
Yeah.
Be friends.
Roll.
What does it look? Okay, hold on. What does it look like when you cast bless? Like, how does Cedric bless us with his?
Oh my god. Well, see if it works first.
Cedric would hold, Cedric would hold his like shield out with his right hand, taking his holy stone, waving it about.
See if it
Oh,
works.
Please, Ogma, please, Ogma.
Please, Ogma, 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 Ogma. That's all I'm imagining now, just with his
Right.
shield on.
Sports!
He's Cedric's just waving his holy symbol around, saying, "Please don't let us die, Agma. Please."
Don't let me die with these idiots that are trying to befriend this fucking tree.
Look, it's a construct. I like it. Hug me out.
It's infernal nature. I have to at least try.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to do with my bonus action. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, can my bag start flying?
Just to start collecting the termites when they start eventually falling off.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do. That's the end of my turn.
Ouch.
Sorry.
So, Cedric, you feel the divine magic flow through you a bit more assuredly as you hold on to your faith and
Before we do that, it's a second level spell. I forgot. Let me.
I already rolled it.
Yeah,
He rolled it for you.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
So, bless goes out on 4.
Everyone. It goes on every PC. I casted level 2s.
Okay. Gotcha. So, with that in mind, moving on to the tree.
Does he befriend us?
Right.
Did we
No,
get
what?
a chance?
Ford, make a persuasion check at advantage.
Oh, yeah. I look at him with my unblinking... oh, yeah. This is going to go great.
Good lord. Why couldn't I make a persuasion?
Staring at him.
I get advantage on those, man.
As the tree raises up, raises up its hand, as if to shake your hand. It raises up as if to pat you. Then it slams down.
If
Right
it's
in my
attacking him,
antlers.
I get to cast Thunderwave now.
Yep.
Yes, you do.
Everyone popping their prepared actions off.
That also puts your invisible servant in the way of Thunderwood.
Pop up.
I tell him to move to the side.
Drop prone. Drop prone.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Oh god, I need to change this spell because it doesn't come out right.
I think his constitution is probably pretty.
Oh.
Hey.
There you go. Ah.
Saves takes 8 damage. All right.
Cube, yeah. So nobody else should be damaged by that. I don't think.
Thunderwave 15 feet, so.
Yeah, I think he's the only thing in the 15-foot cube.
All right.
Oh, it's a 50-foot cube. Yay, good job.
If he fails, he takes the 2d8, which is 8 points of damage.
And he takes 4.
And he is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Oh my.
Is that a constitution? That's Constitution. On his Constitution, he had a 21.
Oh, bullshit.
Ha. Ha.
Boo.
Giant trees like this do have.
Fine, then. He doesn't get pushed. And takes half as much damage. So it only takes.
Oh, you're blessed. You can add that to your saving throw. I'm pretty sure.
You can.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't.
I don't make a saving throw.
No, like
Ford,
the saving
as it
throw.
raises up its hand to try and pat your head, it comes down a lot harder than you thought, and it tries to slam you.
That's fine. Is he currently restrained because I'm giving him the biggest hug in the world?
Yikes.
I hope so, because that means he's got disadvantage on his attack.
Ford is dead.
Yeah, you did say you were trying to grapple him.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. It's a big old hug. There's no
that's
difference.
disadvantage. So
Yep.
he misses.
Yeah, he
He
does.
slams right next to you.
It's like, I forgive you. I might not if you keep that up.
Try to befriend it.
I kind of want to keep doing it, right?
Right? I'm just gonna keep resonating.
Are we down?
No,
Yeah.
he missed.
That's
12.
my turn.
Yeah, 12 is a miss on Ford. So I'm just restraining it. Like that's fine. I think Ford's whole entire goal here is to hug it out with this thing and just resonate anyway.
Down. I'm gonna keep trying.
Huh.
Hmm.
Huge. That's a. Okay. Okay. No, Trash, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Can I just? This is a side note, just because I forget. What was the potion? Because I still have it written as fire or flight versus water breathing, and I was just
It was neither of those things.
It was lightning
yeah,
resistance.
It was lightning resistance. Okay, yeah. No, you have that now, right?
Yeah, I have that.
It was in my notes. I was just forgot.
I don't have that written down, so I'm glad you do.
I'm gonna keep doing it, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna be talking in Sylvan.
Just go through the languages.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sylvan works.
When the main damage dealer goes, I'm gonna try to talk to it.
Yeah.
We're all trying to talk to it.
It's so adorably
fun.
Look at it.
Yeah, he'd be such a good friend.
It's like I want to
really
Subaruto.
I'm gonna just be talking to it in Sylvan, and just kind of just scratching through the termites and like kind of grabbing him and like looking him in the eyes and just like looking at him like, okay, now I get that you're probably angry when you come into existence just kind of out of nowhere. It can happen, and you got a lot of probably devilish. Sorry, I get that wrong sometimes. Anger within you, but look, we're all here, and we can all just help you get through this. It's a multi-step process.
Trash make Constitution save.
don't forget to bless. Oh fuck! We don't need to bless.
Yeah.
You can still use bless. You can still use
So
bless.
termites start calling on you. The infernal blood within you is very distasteful, and they scurry away for a time.
That's right.
All right.
Keep talking
Well, you
to 'em.
try your action to try to persuade it. Make a persuasion check.
Fuck yes. This is probably where my inspiration's gonna end up going.
Right. Befriending a tree.
Ha! Inspiration.
Please.
Hey!
Why did we do that?
Yes!
Yes,
Up the second level bless.
I approve all of this.
Yes!
Cedric hates his life.
Cedric hates his life.
You're gonna use your blessed blood?
You don't get blessed on skills. That's guidance.
It's not
Cedric
for
actually
ability
uses
check.
bless, and then we solve it non-combat.
We might. Well, there's no guarantee we've solved it non-combat. However,
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking amazing.
Ah.
Oh, you know what? Screw it, man. As
that's your familiar.
To follow his
Brilliant.
plans.
and the mastery of his infernal tongue, his silver golden tongue, dripped in ebony words, he coerces the giant treant, and it looks at him instead of rage.
Pokemon!
Pokemon.
Ah!
He throws the master ball.
Got that nice curve on it.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Curve excellent.
Use the
Excellent.
raspberry.
Yeah,
Use that golden raspberry.
yeah,
That's what she
yeah.
did.
And the treant tries its best to combat is over.
Okay.
Yes.
The treant tries to get out of Ford's grasp. Ford, do you resist?
Oh no, if he wants out, I'll let him go. I mean, like, hey, I can help with termites. Riding the resonation frequency where termites tell it that fuck off.
Friend here is just gonna, try to help you with your termite situation. Unless that's something you wouldn't want to happen.
Yep, could be a very important part of you that I have no idea that appears to be giving you great pain, but is really just an integral part of your existence.
He holds up, the treant holds up its arm and looks at the termites and seems to try and pet one of the termites with very large trunk-like fingers.
All right, so it's an important part of you. Got it.
Okay.
The door doesn't open though.
For what? Huh?
The door does not
wall.
open.
Oh,
Okay.
my friend!
Guess we're leaving with a friend.
It does not open.
I know. We're not. So I guess we're not going much further.
I kind of would rather have him.
Right? The real treasure is friendship.
Guys, this is great and all, but there are a lot of people dying. Also part of me.
Alright, let's just kill this thing. I'm done.
What? No.
No.
What?
I just mean we need to get the door open. I don't mean we need to kill him.
Right. We need to find an alternate source. Life always
I'm
finds a
gonna
way,
mind
Cedric.
link with him and go, excuse me, Mr. Trian. Do you happen to know how to open the door to the next room?
Hello.
Okay.
Ah.
Hello.
Darkness, my old friend.
Ah.
Hello.
Hello. It's very nice to meet you. My name is Ildri. What's yours?
Hello.
Yes.
Is that the only thing you can say?
No.
He's got 2 words now, so carefully he's
Oh.
doubled.
Is this one of those things where, like, all we have to say to the door is hello and it'll open?
Die.
Die.
He needs to die.
Oh, but we don't really want to kill you. We think you're very nice.
Hello.
I'm sure there's another way, guys.
There
So-
has to be.
As it does,
I love him.
the treant looks around, and you all hear this as it looks up and resembles a tree-like form. Hello. And it slowly shrinks back into the ground. And its many barks and rotten wood falls off as termites scatter and scuttle into the brick walls. And in its place,
Somebody grab a termite.
it's a tiny little seed.
Yep.
Oh.
Before Cedric decides to stomp on it, Ford's immediately like, seed. You touch
Yeah,
the
you
seed.
keep that seed safe.
That's right.
I want the seed.
And
I mean,
below the seed is a scroll.
oh, well. I mean, Ford is like protecting the seed with dear life.
Yes. This is our.
After
this is our
Cedric's like,
second
we need to
child.
murder it, he's like, you have to get out of my cold iron hands.
Oh,
Ford,
this
as
is
you
our
pick it up,
second child.
as you pick up the seed, you see it has a little mouth. A little thorny mouth.
Ah!
Sorry, this is Ford.
And it whispers,
Wait.
Oh my god.
I immediately put that seed in a nice little part of my antlers. You're going safe right back here, buddy. No one's touching you. You have nice sunlight. I'm gonna water you. That's right, I have a new hat. What?
God
We're immediately giving him water.
That's right.
damn it.
And I'll reach into my bag and pull out some bamboo that Roy gave me, and I'll feed him a little bit of bamboo.
See, Cedric,
Oh.
as a cleric, I would imagine that life is very important to you, but I guess
Hey,
Ogma
that's
thinks
not
very
mine.
differently.
That's not my domain, buddy.
Keep that in mind.
So, Ford, add to your list awakened tree sapling.
I will, and I'm naming it
I'm
something.
so happy.
Yes.
I
We
am
will catch them
so
all. I like
happy.
that this one has its own Pokeball.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, yeah, I'll pick up the scroll while that's happening, I guess.
All right. So you have to roll.
And read it, whatever, open it.
The scroll seems to be written in mage speak.
No. Okay, Roya. No,
Roya,
thanks to
it's
Roya.
mage speak.
And then I'll climb forward and look at the seed and be like, oh my god, I love him.
As
Yeah.
you do, the door.
We're gonna need to make sure we keep Torch away from.
Ah!
He's gonna be jealous. Oh no.
Exactly.
The second child.
Yep.
The first one's always angry about it.
I
Oh
know.
man, he already has such a problem with Tiny Fang.
I know.
Yeah.
But he's
Then
the
just-
youngest is the cutest, so I mean it makes
Yeah.
sense.
It's true.
You have so many children. Oh my god.
I'm very happy
Right,
right now.
stop.
Where's Huey? Can we adopt him?
Cedric just walk forward into the next room. He just wants to go. He wants to.
You can't tell me
Cedric,
you
as
aren't
you
in love
walk
with this creature.
He's
Feel your
evidently
body.
not having a heart is part of his meaty domain over there.
You're heartless.
Mine-
You're heartless, says the Warforged and the Infernal Panda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High five.
High
You
five.
feel
We're back. All right, what's up with the next room? That's for us not to like totally destroy the DM's boss fights.
What does the scroll say?
Every,
Okay,
every
okay,
boss fight.
What does the scroll say?
It's a scroll of Misty Step.
Ow!
Ah! Woo!
New
I'm
spell!
so excited! Yes!
That's like the reward for like the pacifist run. Here's your scroll. Get the fuck away.
Yeah. I'm really so excited because that's the best spell. It's the best spell ever made.
Cool.
Let's
Roy,
go.
Nice. You seem
Oh
very
my.
giddy.
Roya will put it in her bag.
Our bless is still up though. How long does bless last?
A minute.
Oh, it's gone then.
We spent multiple minutes just
Yeah, just flip over the back.
in love.
That nat 20
But
is
the
still
real
on my
blessing is up here.
that nat 20 is still on my screen. It's just like
That
taunting
has,
us.
yeah, I know. That has to be the best use of inspiration of all time.
Yes, I would have to concur.
Oh. As you all enter, you know that Cedric isn't moving.
Oh,
Cedric, you're considered paralyzed.
okay.
Nice.
So we see Cedric walk into the room and then
Finally.
just stop.
Yep.
Am I still
Find
standing?
something
or
you like.
All
fall
right.
down, like-
Well, do we? If I see this, and as much as I'm sassing the shit out of Cedric, can I just chain him and like drag him back? I'm like, okay.
Does it look like he's just staring at something, or
Yeah.
like he's actually stuck in like?
Actually stuck in place.
Like
Okay.
actually second place, Cedric.
Cedric.
Yep,
Cedric.
I am stuck in place. I
Can-
love magic.
Are
Can
you?
you
No.
talk?
He can't.
Oh, so he just
Oh.
Cedric.
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 If only I had mind
Cedric.
link.
Cedric.
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 Hey, I believe. I'm not.
No! Eldry not doing it makes it so much better. Cedric.
I missed some stuff.
Oh, he's
Cedric
paralyzed.
just
He
got
can't talk
paralyzed.
back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cedric.
Cedric.
Well, that's silly.
Cedric.
Cedric.
Guys,
Cedric.
I don't think he can hear you, or if he
Oh.
can, he can't respond.
I know,
Hmm.
wow. Cedric.
Or-
Alright, so I just take out my chains and I wrap Cedric. It's like, Cedric, look, you're not responding. I'm trying to be more respectful of people's boundaries, but I'm assuming that you're dying, so.
I can ask him real quick before you do stuff. Mind link, Cedric, are you okay?
Yep.
Ah!
Cedric.
See,
Cedric.
you're not moving
Cedric.
or responding to questions, so I don't believe that.
It's called magic. I can't do anything. Pull me out. Thanks. Beep.
Beep. He just
Okay, the
beeped.
beeping was just rude, Cedric.
So what does Ildry tell us, knowing how sassy and deceptive she is? How's Cedric
Cedric's
doing?
being a jerk,
Okay.
so you can just leave him.
So is this just an act?
Oh. So
No, he's paralyzed, but he's
Nah.
also a jerk.
yeah, he
Oh,
also
so he's a paralyzed jerk.
he's a paralyzed jerk who doesn't care about life or living things.
Oh,
I mean,
and
he
he
asked
doesn't-
you to take him out or whatever. But
Oh, I mean.
So wait, just
Wait.
this is entirely related, but should we start thinking of names for the little guy?
I think we should, but I should wait till we get out of here first. Yeah, like
we can learn a little bit
yeah,
more about
He
it.
we would
said
get.
hello a lot.
He did say hello.
Hey,
hello. Is it he
by the
or
way,
she?
Il-
Does the gender identify? Because we call it like Helia. Like hello.
yeah. Hey,
I like that.
Ildry,
Mhm.
this, I was trying to talk to Ford earlier about this. You're good with words, right? Descriptions and stuff from reading.
Yeah.
How would you describe how almonds taste?
Yeah.
Because I
Well-
can't really, just wow.
And I'm saying this. I'm saying this like within
Well,
distance, like
paralyzed.
grabbing distance of Cedric. Just
Yeah.
They're kind of sweet.
sweet.
Yeah,
A little,
like there's a little
they've
dry.
got the oily
like, not.
texture.
But what is sweet?
Yeah.
That's
So
looks
it's
fresh.
kind of like if you were to
You can't
take
say things
a
like
piece
sweet.
of bark and then you
Bark.
put oil on it.
Bark and oil. So it tastes like barked
Like-
oil. But
Oiled bark.
oiled bark.
The problem I'm having is you can't compare it to you can't say like milky or like creamy because he doesn't
No.
know what those
I don't-
are.
But
There's-
he knows what oil
like-
is. I'm sure he has to use
Yeah,
it.
From the tactile situation here, like is it so it's a
I think-
smooth?
Here, wait, can you does
Yeah.
this do anything? And I put an almond in Ford's mouth.
I eat
Yeah,
the
mouth. Yeah, I put an almond in his mouth.
Cedric would talk to Aguma.
It's like there's no difference between this and me eating a rock.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, that would probably be accurate.
I swallow
Bro,
the
do you have a way
almond.
to describe almonds to a word forage?
How to describe an almond?
It's like, is there a book for that?
I don't know. Cedric, do you have a way to describe almonds to Ford?
Cedric.
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 You guys know he's not gonna answer.
It's fun this way though.
Just being dumb.
At this point, like just to I accent the bit. Ford will go and chain and like grab Cedric to come out here and just be like, Cedric. Does he still paralyzed if I drag him back to the other side?
Ford, you find you can't move him.
Oh, so I'm like Cedric. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Dang it! This is less funny now.
Yeah, this is actually a threat at this point.
Okay. Should we? Greenheart, go in there.
I think we should take someone. Maybe what about Drog? He's very strong, right? Drog, you're fueled by rage and you could bend, metal with your bare hands. What's a little magic to you?
Drog don't know.
Yeah, none of us know right now. That's the point of adventure. That's the part of adventuring.
As you're paralyzed and you're looking straight forward and your eyes can't move, you notice that there are holes in the ground. Very large holes.
So you're in holy ground? Yeah.
I better not start thinking this hole is made
and
from
you hear scuttling. You hear scuttling.
More creatures we can befriend.
We sleep with an arm.
Really, almonds are more bitter.
Bitter? What's bitter?
Yeah, right.
Like cyanide.
Like cyanide. Okay. So okay.
Yeah.
Cyanide, like acid. That.
I mean, there's probably a little bit. Like oranges are kind of acidic, but like.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's...
Oranges are also. We should get more oranges. I think we're running out.
We are.
Roya
has a lot of them.
Roya pulls out the last orange.
As much as we're like doing a bit behind Cedric, Ford is keeping an eye out for if there's any reason why this is occurring.
Yeah.
Yeah, did anybody see what Cedric did before he paralyzed? Like, did he touch something? Just walked into a room?
Just walked in. This is the room of abjuration.
Okay. What is aspiration?
Abjuration is a
when
type
you
of
really
magic
want to get something
that I don't
done,
really have.
You aspire to do that.
Right. That's like bravado.
Yeah.
It's a word.
Yeah.
So we have to be brave. I mean, he was
it's kind of like this, and I do Blade Ward.
Oh. Wait, there's
That's
nothing.
abjuration.
There's nothing brave about that. That's defensive. That's like when I do.
No, different words.
Okay.
Yeah, but now if you were to try and hit me, it wouldn't hurt as much. Please don't do that.
Poor Leslie, like, is this a trial? And he's like, oh, okay, no. Just puts it back down.
Whip chains.
All right, so.
Cedric, do you have any more oranges? I think we're running out. I think Roy just ate the last one, but if you have any more,
guys,
Roya.
Enough with talking to Cedric while he's paralyzed.
Fine. The captain will
Probably
go.
not even listening. He's probably talking to his
crawl
dad
in.
or whatever.
I'll hop off Ford's shoulder and hop in next to Cedric.
Okay. Does Trash also become paralyzed?
No.
Oh.
Trash is fine.
Okay, I walked in front of
Roya,
Cedric.
as you already walked in, is also fine.
Huh. Oh, I did not notice that Roy walked the hell in. Okay, Roy.
Yeah.
Well,
I climb up Cedric's clothes and I just put my hands on his shoulders and look him in the face.
His eyes are unmoving. He doesn't seem to be breathing, but he still seems alive.
Oh, he's not
He's not
breathing.
Is his mouth open?
So that depends on what. No, I don't imagine Cedric's mouth will be open.
Oh my God! This is perfect
Okay.
prank opportunity.
Hey,
we have got to.
problem.
Oh no!
Okay. Cedric isn't breathing. We need things. You can breathe through your nose. Ildry, start putting.
What?
The gust.
What?
Hey, thank you, Dad. I don't know. How do you get air into someone's mouth if you can't open their mouth?
You know what's
I
breathing?
think
Thanks, Dad.
unparalyzing him might be the best way to do that.
Well, how do you?
But I'm a little bit afraid to walk in there because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Roy is fine.
Yeah, I'm fine too. I think we can walk in there. You guys can come in here. It's fine.
Oh.
Also, I got Chipotle.
Oh,
Ooh.
I got cheap Chipotle. Call Taco Bell.
I didn't get any Chipotle. Another day.
Is there anything in this room that stands out other than the holes?
I will walk into the room.
As will Ford.
Slowly.
We're
You
unified
walk
effort.
to the door behind you closes shut. It slams down behind all five of you.
Okay, fair enough.
So we don't have our PC gods or NPC gods
Yeah,
anymore.
we lost our Pokemon, except for Helia.
Rude.
So as you hear a voice, protect the weak.
Oh.
Protect them from the hordes of which none have come before you have survived.
I put a hand over Helia. Done.
I
And as it
I-
says
don't think that's what he means, Ford.
It's a little
all-
baby.
here,
I climbed forward and also
like,
put my
you can
hands
grow real
around
big.
Ford's hand.
you all hear from the
Guys
hole.
know what it means.
Yeah, we protect Cedric.
Stop
A
being.
swarm of rats.
Oh,
comes out of
holy-
the-
Ugh.
All right.
Oh, not again.
God, are they sentient?
Well, I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, did we try these ones too?
No.
Who's got the flutes? Tame some rats. The Pied Piper.
Did we try these
God,
ones
I
too?
think during after talk we need to be like, here's the 10 apologies that we need to make with all we're
That's right.
doing these characters. You're doing a good job, buddy, with our insanity.
Yeah,
It's-
Trey, we love you.
We do.
And this is amazing.
This is a lot of fun. It might not be fun for Cedric because he's like can't move, but
Right. Cedric, by the way, worst luck, buddy. Worst luck.
worst luck. Also, the room called you weak. I take issue with that.
Yeah.
It's very rude.
So technically, he does have an 8 strength.
That yeah, I didn't think about it like
yeah, I
that.
think I do too, though.
Oh,
Yeah, I
You're
do.
also connected to a god, so maybe your strength will become like 20. That's
I have to doubt that.
Cedric, a weak nerd. Let's go.
oh my God, Cedric the weak nerd.
So
Cedric
the
and
rats,
Murray, we love you.
We do.
so the rat gets a surprise round since you guys weren't expecting them to come
No.
out of little holes.
Yeah,
Fair.
completely fair.
You
This
know,
is very fair. With the way
With the way we've been acting,
With what we just did to you, yeah.
no.
Let's go.
Roll 3d6. Heal some DM hit points. We deserve all of that.
So one of them forms under trash.
Oh,
I'm on the boy's shoulder.
20.
well, that's even worse because we're supposed to
Another
protect
form
Cedric.
under Cedric. 5, 10. One gets under Roya. 5, 10, 15.
Can I try to be like?
And one gets under Ford.
Okay.
And they all make attacks.
As
Trey,
you do.
would you consider this a swarm of rats?
Yes, this is a swarm of rats.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I can't.
4, 5.
Jesus!
Damn.
So the first one is for trash, which is a miss.
Suck it, nerd. I hate rats.
The next one is for.
Although these are much less deadly rats than the ones I usually am.
Next one is for Ford, which is a miss.
Yes.
Next one is for.
Did anyone else
Cedric.
notice how the dude said that no
So,
one else has survived
as
this
Cedric-
before?
Yes.
Cedric, as you take 7 damage, everyone else, you feel like your arm is being pulled off of your body as each of you also take 7.
Oh shit!
wait, was Ildry attacked at all?
No, Ildry, you were not attacked.
Okay,
No, but Cedric took damage, so we all took damage.
that's rude.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And there's a stray swarm of rats just looking
Ace.
about. And
Stray swarm. Oh yeah.
5, 6, and the last one was an 8, and that would be Roya. Roya, you take 8 damage.
Fantastic.
So that is the rat surprise round. Trash, you're up.
Hey, there are rats under your boy, Cedric.
Yeah, there are rats under Ford, you, Cedric, and Roya.
Okay. Well then.
My spells just do damage
I
to
will.
everybody.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop down and start clawing at shit.
Okay, so
I'm
you
biting, grabbing them, ripping them apart. I
you-
don't get the D4 right for fire damage.
do not.
I'm so sad because it sounded so cool, but okay. Boop, and I'm gonna go a little boop.
All right, holding the hit.
Boop.
That
Miss.
will miss. So as you try to
Action.
fall, they just run through your fingers, being weird. You feel their mangy
Yeah.
fur get in between your fingers, and it's really weird.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. That will hit.
Oh right, I can't. But I
Not
guess
the D4 fire.
just pick Cedric up, but we
17.
can't move him.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get them off of him.
Dude,
17 damage.
are you hitting the ones under Cedric or yourself?
Cedric.
All right. So, Cedric. Boopity boop. Boopity boop. They take 4 damage.
Huh.
4?
Because of the swarm.
Is that how
So-
that works?
It's like resistance.
On
Yeah.
the next.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You're up, girl. What you
Hey,
gonna do?
I'm gonna do something that's probably stupid. I'm going to kneel down and grab them and cast Shocking Grasp.
Just
So-
2 rats.
Let me get.
I mean, that's what I was about to do. So good
Okay.
job. This will be a good test.
Good.
Lean down. That will hit. And which ones are you targeting?
The ones that were under Cedric.
All right. Ones under Cedric take a nice 5 electric damage as you touch them, and they.
I believe it has some other effects. Does
You
it?
can run away.
Yeah, they have no reaction attacks now.
Run away.
So I run away. I bravely run away.
Wait, you're still. If you do that, you still have to deal with the ones under Roya.
Yeah, but would they care?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Also, do they have 5 feet of reach?
Oh yeah, because they're a swarm.
Yeah,
They don't
kinda like sword. Hey,
I'm
kill
back.
it.
Or you are up, and because I didn't hear you state it, I feel as if your chains will still be wrapped around Cedric.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah, so they're still around Cedric. That said, there isn't a whole. So, we know that my resonation disperses magic. Do we want to try to see if we can't disperse the abjuration around Cedric?
Hey. This is how you summon Demon Cedric.
I feel, yeah, actually that might happen. I will put it up to a party vote because it also could hurt Cedric. Like,
How
legitimately.
do clones react to
Ah!
being resonated?
Yeah, Cedric is kind of entirely magic.
Yeah,
It might have a trash reaction.
yeah. Like,
He
I
might
know.
have a track.
Okay, people
I feel
hold
like
up
I
on
feel like I need to hug
resonating
every single
party
person here and
members.
resonate them to find their reaction to resonation because that
Yeah.
would be a really good thing to know.
I feel like
prior
you would
to.
resonate a god outside of my body, and that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, we saw what happened because
Or
we
just
saw it at
go
the Psi
resonate
Resonator,
entirely.
so I know what happens with you. It's gonna knock out your inner soul.
Oh
person.
yeah.
But I don't know what
That
happens with
did so
Cedric.
well.
So Cedric, not gonna take the risky action. I am said gonna stomp the fuck out of every rat that exists around Cedric. I'll ignore the ones that are attacking me.
All right. Get the ones near Cedric. Make an attack.
With that said, I'm gonna take the chains back so I can stomp.
Yeah. Of course. That's fair.
Go like
And-
like a chain crank, and I stomp. Let's see. I punch and I stomp.
You doing the key points of this one?
Because
Because the eight will miss.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna key point, so I'm gonna do a total of 3 attacks.
Gotcha.
Boop, boop. I feel like Cedric not being fuckered is a good idea.
Both will hit, and that is a cumulative. 17 damage. 17. Oh yeah. So Ford, as you stomp these guys away, the ones underneath Cedric are entirely dead.
Oh.
And just murdered. Your foot is so big, you get a good. You get 6 of them at a time.
I'm getting like a half a dozen rats per foot.
Just got them.
Splat.
Completely dead.
Okay. And after that, I will even take if the swarm wants to go eat my face, step up to protect him, and get in front.
Oh. Hey.
So if the swarm's like on me, I'll just let Ignis come with.
Yeah. So as you move, they get an attack opportunity.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I know. Yeah.
Mhm.
How about a buck?
That'll miss.
Ooh. They will miss as you feel little rats.
Yeah, it's metal, guys.
They're
We got you, Cedric. We're gonna protect life, including yours.
Roya, your turn.
Yeah, so Roya has been Mick beat up, right? So she's gonna be taking that nice and tasty disengage action.
Okay.
And I'm moving. Let's see. Hold on. I need to measure something real quick. Let's see. I guess I could. If I want to, I could run all the way to the corner, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna get out of dodge a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't get to Roy's token.
If you
there's a
do run
big
away,
rat.
then the rat can just go attack Cedric, though.
He just.
Yeah, but
They
I
can
could
attack
just
you
die.
anyway. Swarms can move through any. Swarms can move through.
Okay.
creature.
Fair enough.
I mean, I guess I can just sit there.
What would Roy do?
Like
What would
are
Roy
you
do?
implying? Yeah, what are you implying?
I'm implying that if something attacks Cedric, y'all get hurt.
Yeah, that's true. But then I'm just yeah, I don't know.
Up to you.
Up to you. What would Roy do?
She will do what is it called? Duplex Diente, and summon in her 2 tiny fangs.
Bonus
to-
act. Done.
to help guard Cedric in his time of need. So he will get double tiny fangs, which means
Oh
he
my
gets.
god.
So it
Which
eats
means
the
he gets
rats?
plus- Well, what that means is he gets +1, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not sure if that's +1 to anything or just +1.
So trash is around Cedric's feet right now with both tiny fangs. So it's the big red panda, the 2 bigger weasels, just versus swarms of rats.
It's
Just
Yeah.
at Cedric's
it's an
feet.
adorable combat.
It's
Yeah.
just
My
So-
nightmare in real
So
life.
given this, so Roya will go and like whip Tiny Fang over to Cedric and go,
The +1 is to their next ability check or attack roll.
okay, that's fine. Hopefully that'll be protecting him enough.
He can do neither.
Could it be
ability check.
+1 to his AC?
Do any of those things.
Could it be +1 to his AC instead this time?
Also, he's paralyzed, isn't he? That's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Okay,
get an
Roya will
advantage to
set-
hit him.
Okay, never mind that.
I'll
Roya
say
will
you'll
set-
be giving the rats disadvantage.
Oh wait, don't they auto crit on him?
Yes, that's why I was asking.
Oh shit.
Oh, you forgot
Cool.
about that. The auto crit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Totally.
Melee's
14.
auto crit.
They
Ooh.
do an auto crit. It's fine.
And they can go right through us, so it really can't protect you. So, cool.
Fine.
It's cool. We're gonna stop rats. We got this.
So good. So good.
Okay.
Real good.
Well, then Roya shall look below her, grab a rat by
No,
its
Roya.
feet.
No.
You gave Cedric. You gave the rats
Okay.
advantage on attacks against Cedric.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Roya will use Shocking Grasp as her action.
Okay, so you're not disengaging,
I'm not. I'm going to use as my action.
right? So who are you shocking grasping?
The rat's below her.
Gotcha.
Fair, we love and appreciate your hard work.
Yeah.
Rat.
That's a
17.
it's a nice burrito.
So 17, they do 1
Yeah.
damage.
So
The
hungry.
rats take 1 damage. You get shocked 1, and its little head pops off.
It's like
Hey
bigger than,
bud.
it's like bigger than my head. It's like as big as my cheek. It's as big as my
And
headstone.
Roya will move here.
I'm a big
Just
boy.
gonna-
Alright, as you move,
Just
take
try
an attack.
not to
I'm
run
a
away.
big kid
I'll
now.
pass the turn.
Okay, as you move, you take an attack.
Mm-mm.
Because you have the space.
Mm-mm. Shocking grasp. He's no direction attack.
Right, sorry.
So basically, it's the best thing that she could possibly have done. They can't attack him. Attack her.
On that rat turn, rat will move and scuttle and
Scuttle.
try and reinforce. This rat will move and try and reinforce their friends.
Rat reinforcements. I just imagine a little rat general back there going, "Ah, reinforce the flanks."
Another one goes over here.
How's she doing?
1, 2, 3, 4. Back.
That rat's name is Rash.
Near Rildry,
Really?
Rude.
So rude.
and they will try and make attacks against. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 38.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Mm,
Don't do
So-
that.
inappropriate.
Rats go take a bite out of trash. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They will all miss. Right, that's the rats.
Mm.
Cedric, Be paralyzed. Trash.
Protected my bud.
Right.
Trash. You're up. Go.
Okay. I will. Hiya!
15 will hit. Who are you attacking?
Cedric rats.
They don't have
There
any rats
are no
anymore.
rats in the Cedric. It's
Oh.
underneath you, Trash,
Hey.
Roy, and Ildry.
I will attack my own rats.
All right.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, Ildry's far away. Yeah, I will attack my own rats.
15 will hit. And you deal
12 damage. And I'll grab some more.
Oh my god. Just...
12.
That hits, I assume. Without the
12.
sneak attack on the second one. So 7.
Okay.
19 total. I don't know how that affects with Swarm.
Sneak. Where are you getting sneak from?
Because 5 feet.
From an ally, me.
Okay.
Because we're all very close.
Oh,
Close
that's
knit.
12. That's 12. That's 14.
Does your offhand get your dex bonus for damage? I thought it was just the die.
You were right. I'm sorry. -4, so...
That'll still hit.
Then it's the damage. He doesn't get the +4.
12 plus 3, 15. Sorry. I will adjust that. My bad.
14?
15 damage total.
Oh. The 5
What?
and the 7 make
12.
12
make 12.
plus 3.
Because that 7 is wrong. It should be -4.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's 15 total.
Okay.
Sorry.
Reduced. They take 6.
I will make an offhand attack so I don't have to deal with that ever again.
Okay. So the rats, as you just savagely claw into them, they seem to be, they take a good damage, but they seem to still be resilient. It's like your slashes don't do much. It's not enough.
It's not enough. You haven't killed enough rats.
What I got?
Ildry, your turn.
Kill all the rats.
Hey, reaching down below me and shocking, grasping some rats.
All right.
Yeah.
Ah.
I
You try to
hate
reach
rats.
down, you feel one brush up against your hand and crawl over you and nip at your palm a little bit before descending into the swarm with its siblings and cousins.
That's very rude.
Why you gotta be so rude?
Don't know why they gotta be so rude. It's super rude.
Simple.
Don't you know I'm Kalashtar too?
Ah.
Nice. I don't have anything I can do as a stupid bonus action, so I guess I'm just gonna have to go ew and run. And yeah.
Take an attack.
Opportunity. With your 10
Yeah.
AC.
Shield!
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't even think a shield would help there.
Nope.
Now shield will get you up to 15. That's 19. Take 5 damage. And as you're going by, you just feel them nips. They nip at your ankles. They're literal ankle biters, and it's
Oh god.
Ford, big metal man. You're up.
Well, I'm all about protecting my friends, so I'm gonna go ahead and stomp the shit out of Trash's rats.
Alrighty.
Starting with my fist.
That'll hit 7 damage.
Are they still alive? Are there still rats for me to attack, I guess?
There are still rats for you to attack, but
Cool.
they seem to be down by half.
Okay, well, I'll keep...
Do they still exist?
I'll keep killing rats.
Okay. That is an 8. So that would be 4 to lower, that'd be 10. Then that minus 4 would be 14. Yeah, the rats are looking hurt. Normals are halves, and the ones you squashed, they seem to be skittish.
Cool. Well, about to get stomped again.
Using a key point?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That'll hit. And that is 4 reduced to 8 reduced to 4. 18. Still, they're barely clinging. There's about 6 of them left.
That's what's
Trash
one.
just has like... Trash has one half of a dead rat in each of his claws. He's like biting another's head.
Stop.
It's just... It's like real feral Trash, and it's real gross. And it's just a lot of blood.
Roya, go ahead.
Are there are there any rats still within grasp of her?
Yeah, there's some right underneath there.
Yeah, she's gonna be making that shocking grasp again.
All right, yeah.
That's a 10.
Right on the dot, you hit.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
again.
Hey,
Eat it.
there we go.
Eat lightning.
Yeah, so
So-
what she does is she grabs one and she like spins it like Thor's hammer as it creates electricity by the tail and throws it at another rat
Glorious.
and
Alrighty.
skedaddles away. She will maintain defense positions over Cedric.
Okay, so you remain over here. Oh shoot! What have I done? Darn you, tiny thing. Ungroup. Just put tiny thing around. Oh.
I have
All
a
right.
question. Is the
What's
heart Tiny Fang's assistance?
The heart was originally Ford, but it is Tiny Fang.
Hey, the power of
Right.
friendship.
That's right.
Let's go again. Swarm follows Ildry,
Rude.
and these rats underneath trash become a little bit frantic, and they dash towards Cedric and just swarm around them.
Okay.
Fuck you. Come back here.
Right?
And
I'm not done with you.
I'll make a text. The one underneath Cedric is at half, so it does less. Load the build, doing that first. They will miss, and then the rest. 1, 2, 3. They will all miss.
Cool.
All right, Cedric, still paralyzed. Trash.
Come back here. Clawing at the ones. Bad.
All right, 14. See the damage.
Boom.
Okay. That
9. It was 7. It was 16.
16.
Offhand.
That'll kill the rats. They're
Oh.
dead. They all
Claw on the dead body. 1 damage. Just
Where-
ripping them apart.
Which one are you hitting now? The ones that are underneath Cedric are dead.
The ones that hit Cedric.
They're dead.
Yeah.
he's overkilling them.
Yep, he's
the
pushing
Yes.
dead bodies.
answer is yes.
The answer
Yes.
is yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
They're still
So,
dead.
with
Yes.
The one that's already dead, you kind of.
You gain 1 disease
Oh.
point.
I bite his head off and then go. No, yeah, I still don't like that.
No.
That taste still isn't good.
What does it taste like? What does it taste like?
Iron.
Iron.
Really irony, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I'm much more of a vegetarian.
Mm.
Trash. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Ew.
Ah, shit. When you have to realize you have to make fucking stats for when you eat a dead rat. 12.
Feel your tongue get a little bit hairy as the rat hair just sort of gets coalesced, and then you take it off.
I
There's
really
still
hope
some
these
hair.
are were rats.
Yeah.
There's still some hair.
Oh no. I need to stay. And then I just get blood all over my tongue.
Yep.
It's way worse.
You
And I'm like,
literally scratch
no.
your tongue, still hair.
No.
Are you okay?
Mildred. Your turn.
The shock and grabs didn't work last time. Let's try thunderclap.
Oh shit.
Fuck that thunder.
Alright.
Boom.
Give him the thunderstruck.
Con save of 14.
Those are the bugs you can make a con save. Huh.
Wow, what
God
a bunch of
damn it.
assholes. How are those like, I resist the wave? They just hunker down.
They all bite onto each other's tails to keep themselves steady as the thunderclap goes off. Like,
Man, they really want
feel
to kill
them lose their
Hildred.
tails.
That's a good image.
God damn it. Can I like use twinning to like target a different rat and do it again?
Needs to be within 5 feet.
Yeah, I mean like just a different rat in the swarm.
Hey.
I'll allow it.
Hey,
Hey.
Roll again.
let's try that. Well, I mean they'd make the roll again.
Other concept.
They fail.
Hey! So they take 1d6.
Man,
Take that 5 damage.
they weren't too good against the big BBEG, which
Oh, the
is actually
rats.
Ildry.
So the rest, they're so freaking clever. These little dudes holding onto each other's tails and their paws just biting down, trying to hold steady, and then they get the job and like, and 5 of them die. Ford, you're up.
I'm gonna start stomping the rats that are on Roya.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Good guy.
That's
Leaving the
right.
rats on the
Yay,
show.
good guy Ford.
Good guy, Ford. Good Ford, Ford.
Good. Yeah, it's true. He's
Roll an
forged
attack.
to forward. I will when it lets me.
Oh, geez, sorry, man.
Roll 20 slow.
The only one that has that problem.
Because I keep on minimizing the damn window. There you go. There's a
Woo!
not a crit, but a 20.
That is 5. That's 18.
And yep,
7 reduced
to 27 total. And yeah, key point.
4. Oof. There are 2 left.
I look to Roya as I stomp, and I'm like, finish them.
Okay.
Like
Roya,
literally
your
the
turn.
2 rats that are left under Roya.
So, yeah, Roya's turn. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. So she's still sparking, right? And
Mhm.
she's gonna go down and grab them. Try to grab them. All right, let's go. Come
You ready for
on!
this?
Wow!
Wow!
So as she goes down to, can I paint this picture, please? Troy?
Please do.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
So, as she goes down to grab them, she realizes that there's a little slick puddle, and like does like a somersault and tumbles over the rats into the next space and is on her back.
Just for so you are now prone.
Yes.
And just for context, that puddle was indeed that was piss. That was rat pee.
That's fine. I
Cedric.
rolled a 2.
As
Yeah,
you see your
fair.
friends around you, what is the first thing you think of when seeing the situation?
Burrito.
Muted.
Muted.
Probably annoyed still.
Annoyance.
This is fair.
You're annoyed that we're saving your life.
No,
Awesome.
this is fair.
That's fair.
roll
no,
wisdom.
that's
Just like the first Cedric.
I'm more annoyed at his like condition. Like
the
Now
helplessness
he's
Because
of
he
it.
could keep
Also-
dying here.
Also, trash and Florida dicks.
Yeah.
Roll
That's
me,
true. Accurate.
roll me a strength saving throw.
strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Let's
I
see.
mean, Trash managed to negotiate down a BBEG with his -1.
Favorite moment of the campaign.
Yep, that's how I expected it. I'm gonna. Should I pop inspiration?
I mean, you want to pop it?
It's up
Go
to you,
ahead,
man.
pop it, man.
Whatever, I'll pop
Yep,
it.
I mean,
God!
I love being.
That was-
sober.
you.
Not worth the pop.
Ah!
Change the color of your dice, man. Change the color.
No, change the color. This is not okay. I'm the DM. This is not okay.
You can have him keep rolling until he succeeds. You're the DM.
Yes, keep rolling. I'm not gonna be satisfied until you get a 20, man. Keep rolling.
I mean, there we go, the 15.
Aye.
15. Man, Ogma himself feels bad for you, bro.
Oh,
You
gives
see
you
a
luck.
literal hand of Ogma. Boop you on your nose, and the paralysis leaves. And on a bonus, you get to do 1 free turn, because it's still your turn. Man, go ahead. Do what you want to do.
You-
Cedric life.
Super Saiyan.
101.
Do it.
Cedric casts healing word on Ildru.
Aww.
Describe how you do it, man. Describe it.
Good guy, Cedric.
Good guy, Cedric.
So Cedric just watching there, only able to see Ildru being eaten out by rats. Just
Wow.
as soon as he popped out, he just looks over and just says like, "Ogma, heal them, please. Thank you."
You had to leave because of that phrasing.
God damn it, Cedric.
Oh my god. That's a nightmare I'm gonna have later.
Oh God, the imagery.
I totally did that on purpose.
Well, you succeeded. It was worth it.
Ah!
I'm having the nightmares already.
Oh God, no.
I
Go
don't
back to
know
being
the healing word
paralyzed.
properly.
You rolled a 4.
You didn't roll a 15. It didn't happen. It didn't
Okay.
happen.
Murray, I just want you to know
I treasure you. I
we,
treasure you to the
we all
bottom
do
of my
treasure. You are a national fucking treasure.
Some would say a national relic.
Oh,
Hey, Nick Cage would agree.
that's true.
Trash. You're up. After that beautiful display of holy light, go ahead.
Trash gags over Ildry being eaten out.
Just
Nobody needs to think about that ever.
No one needs to say that again.
Nope, they really don't.
Okay.
Really
No.
don't say that again.
No.
Seeing that Cedric's all right, I will run over to Ildry and help her out with the rats.
rodents of unusual size.
You guys, I did not bring enough alcohol to this.
I'm trying to segue it away to Princess Bride because that's at least a prettier picture.
Both hit.
I'm
That's a
helping her
lovely
out.
movie. I enjoyed that movie.
It's a great movie, right? So rodents of unusual size.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
I
segue
forgot
away.
to roll the
In the fire swamps, yeah.
Yeah.
oh, 2, 3,
I don't think they exist.
And then
6 plus 8 is
Kill
14.
them. Kill
Why'd
them,
you roll
please.
14.
With fire.
why'd you roll? Trash. Why'd you roll 3 times?
What?
Why'd you roll 3 times? You
I rolled
got
2. And then 2d6 was the sneak attack that I forgot to add.
Ah, sneaky.
Stack.
So that is not 2 and 1. 6.
It's 14 total
Okay, 14.
because the fire isn't added.
7. And that would mean it's at a tasty 11. You think there are about 13 more rats?
Okay.
Approximately 13 rats.
All right. Eldrick, you're surrounded by rats.
Nope.
As Trash runs over, he's still like, ow! Ah!
Yeah,
Ah.
that taste in your mouth is not going away, bud.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's a universal feeling.
Yep.
Right
Nope.
Oh god.
Forever. You're cursed,
Boy.
actually.
In the beginning of the fight, he was like just destroying things and like real like acrobatic about everything. But now he's just like, ah, gross, and he's just like, okay, you bad. Okay, you die. Okay, and just keeping his
Right.
face away from it.
Eldrick takes out 4 of the rats with a single shocking grasp. Just slaps them.
Don't like you guys.
You think you're thinking we're rats there, Roya? We're rat curse.
Where?
Yeah. Obviously, Roy has been cursed with were-rat mouth.
Ford, your turn.
I mean, has she? I would believe it. Well, not wanting to befall this situation to anybody.
No, Roy, not
Oh.
Roya.
Oh, Roy.
Yeah, I meant.
Sorry,
I meant
that's one letter. Trash. Trash panda.
trash. Yes, yeah, trash has been.
I
Definitely has wear tongue.
I'm gonna be stomping on Roya's rats.
Nah.
All right.
Can you not?
Can
Oh.
I cannot? I can attack my own rats.
No, do it.
Please help me, please.
It's like, but seriously though, kill the rats. There you go.
Please.
All right.
I will not be using a key point in this case. I'd like to keep the last one.
You instantly kill the rats.
Oh,
As
well,
you land, there are only 5. There are only 2 left. So as you land with your first punch, pow, squash them both.
cool. But the other one is like, I don't know, knee dropping a bunch, kicking a few on the one on mine. So the other one goes to my
Alright.
rats.
That's another, and you take out 4 with a single knee, people's knee.
I imagine Ford just kind of sits down on him.
Right, splat. Just do it with the little knee drop.
He's doing his daily exercises. He's just doing squats. Just
Rat revolution.
Spend the key point for this one.
No, I'm gonna keep my last key point for shenanigans.
Gotcha. Roya.
Yeah.
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 Them rats gone. You have no more rats around you.
Roy will take the dodge action.
Alrighty.
As she will provide Cedric with actually,
Tiny fangs.
are there any rats around Cedric?
No. I guess you could count them near Cedric since they're beneath Ford, but there are none immediately underneath him.
I'll direct the white tiny fang to be helping Ford.
Fuck yeah.
This
Yeah.
is the last round. For the
I'm
time.
aware.
Oh.
I'm aware. All right, I will pass the turn.
Gotcha. Cedric, you're not stoned anymore.
No, but you do have tiny fangs.
You do. You have one tiny fang.
advantage on attacks
Yep.
or a attack.
I'll cast. Cedric just stands there as bells start ringing, targeting the
Oh.
in front of him.
Totally dead.
Told him, dead boy.
No, I was muted. I didn't get
Wise.
the
Are you wise, rats?
We'll
No.
told the dead.
No.
That's good. 9 damage underneath Ford, I assume.
Yes. Well, actually,
Right,
no. Which
yeah,
one?
Underneath,
It's right
underneath
Oh.
Ford, yeah. That's
Okay.
Gotcha. Bobbity boop, bobbity bam. Takes out 9 of the rats as they all ding like.
That's a
And all just die. 9 rats just drop dead.
9
It's
less
as
rats.
if the Pied Piper had a day job of assassinating rats in his spare time.
One more, we can turn in the quest.
Wait, it's not. That's not the end of my turn.
Oh, it's not.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
is it-
That was just the action.
And with that, spiritual book appears behind Cedric as it starts stomping on the rats.
Good. Spiritual flipping
Wait.
weapon.
Spirit
Spiritual
weapon.
weapon. Gotcha.
Oh.
Wait,
Why?
Book hits Cedric on the head and knocks him out.
Just
So-
what?
wait, what's it called? Tiny Fang. Tiny Fang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're a
that's
tiny
right.
fang.
Go.
Get at least a
Go.
2.
Roll it
At least
down,
a
roll
2.
it down, roll it
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
And with that, force damage too?
Yep.
Cedric, I want you to know. Your spiritual what is your spiritual weapon?
It's a book.
This time it was
Yeah.
a big book.
Book.
So Ford, you look up and you see a giant book, an almanac, an encyclopedia, a very thick tome of radiant light just coming down towards you.
Blind
and you
move.
just think, is this what Cedric feels like?
Probably not.
Interesting. So I'm like, I protect Helia.
No, I'm not. No.
Is that what you named him? I think we need to
I'm-
talk his parents.
No.
It's a work in progress.
Woo! It works just fine. As the book slams down and kills all the rats, squashing them like bugs on windshield wipers. There's guts, there's bones, there's brains, there's
Oh God.
more rats.
More rats. More rats.
That's the end of your turn, Mr. Cedric.
I don't
Wait,
have
can't
a.
That Cedric would just like whisper to himself. That feels really good.
Yes. Sadistic Cedric is the best Cedric.
Here. The closest I can
Trash.
I
No,
have is a
but
phantom hammer.
It's just all innuendos of some
Trash.
form or another.
As you are looking at these rats with this very hairy feel in your mouth, you hear more scuttling. Right next to you in Ildry, a giant diseased rat bursts out of the small hole.
That ain't right.
Nope, even
That
worse.
ain't right.
Okay, is it my turn?
Toya, you see the same thing as another rat comes up right next to you.
Rude.
A very large disease rat. And then another one. And then another one.
Well, this is just rude.
Yeah, it was really
And all
rude.
these rats are looking at y'all like, cheese.
Iron. Too much iron.
Rats were allergic
What?
to cheese.
So many questions.
Jeez.
Jeez.
So,
Guys,
Trash,
this is very bad.
Yeah, very much so.
Trash, you got another
Yeah,
rat.
dude.
It's about the size of you.
Great.
It's a big rat.
Wait, is the rat that was underneath me, or is it dead?
They're rats.
The rat.
Yeah,
the
no, rats underneath you are dead.
Good, I'll move back. Okay.
KO. And these rats still alive. These rats. Yeah. I'm gonna do these rats. Yeah, see? Yeah.
These rats are on
As it
fire.
appears next to Trash, he's just gonna look at it and then kind of. Okay. And then look up the village and be like, you can take the smaller ones. And then just lunge and start clawing at it.
All right, roll to attack.
I imagine the large rat is about the size of Trash.
Yeah.
it's probably. Just
All right, the 17 will hit.
yeah,
Yeah, mule, yeah.
bitch. Oh, I rolled 2 1s. That's nice. 9 damage on that one. I don't know if a 10 hits.
The rat looks pretty hurt. Oh, it looks pretty hurt, man. It looks like.
Oh wait, Actually, instead, could I have used? I forgot that this took a bonus action. Could I have used this instead of attacking? Because I just forgot.
Skirmisher.
I thought it was a free thing, but you changed it to a bonus action. If not, it's fine. I can use it next time.
Yeah, you can, since the first one would hit.
Okay. So yeah, this one. Try and look for a vulnerability. Don't know if they have one. Well,
vulnerabilities.
Okay, thank you.
What?
They don't have a vulnerability.
Vulnerable being punched in the face.
Next one.
Yep.
Eldry. You have a bigger rat that's about the size of trash next to you. With the rats that are already, nearby.
Fight me, bitch.
Yeah.
Question. So I already know the answer to this, but I'm asking just in case you'll be nice. With my ice knife, would that?
If you do, you will be hitting trash.
I'm fine with that. Go ahead, girl.
Do it.
We
want to see it.
Examples for both of ice knives, since he's within 10 feet.
You would also hit yourself on this one. So if you want to move first, that might be good.
Yeah, but if I move first, they're gonna eat me.
Well, would this one attack of opportunity? Because I'm kind of like wrestling with it.
You didn't say you wanted to wrestle with it. You just didn't attack.
Right, that would be like restraining.
Yeah,
but I don't think the swarm has to
in my
be
mind,
her.
their fighting is just like a massive tangle of bits and parts and just slash it.
Say bits and farts.
Parts.
Jeez,
Great phrasing.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do a thunderclap.
Alrighty.
That at you know what? I can do it at higher levels. So let's do it at a level 1.
Is that thunderclap or thunderwave?
Thunderclap. It can't actually do it at a higher level. I don't know why. It just goes up later. Okay, so it's just a cantrip.
Yeah.
Con save? Okay.
Wait, why?
Because it's every creature within 5 feet of me.
Boo.
No, that's fair. Suck it, you nerds! Oh,
Yeah.
they're nerds.
And then they do it too.
But also the
but they
rats
have
are
to.
Ildry.
You have 2 of them though. That's nice.
Yeah.
You whoop and call me Hooper.
Also the other rats, right?
Yeah, both the big rat and the rats.
Cool. At least one of them.
Fail.
Fail. And how much damage do they take?
1d6. So 5.
5.
It's
For
respectable.
the rat swarm, there are a few left. However, for this big boy rat with his frickin' chunker wunkerton looking self, I don't want to assume rat genders, falls over dead because its eardrums were blown out of the side of its ears.
Oh.
Boom!
As you thunderclapped, its ears like.
It can be heard for up to 100 feet. So it's very loud.
And as you do, you hear much larger scuttling next to the hole.
God damn it.
I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Ford goes to protect Roya and punch that big old rat in the face twice.
Moving, or are you doing change, bud?
This feels like an episode of.
Well, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing like in my way, so I'm just moving over, punching that rat. If it if it lives after 8, I punch it again. All right. In which case, I actually am a monk, so I take a step forward in the and destroy rat, and then I go over to get into, let's see, right over here. Go right back.
Gotcha. Roya, you just saw a rat get its head punched off.
That's right, it's gone. Fatality.
Right. Is there anything specifically to attack me right now?
No, not in your general vicinity.
All right. Raya will move over here. Tiny Fang will condense and snap back to me, and I will throw my throw Tiny Fang over to Ford, and have him assist and be on lookout, and then Roya will take the dodge action.
Gotcha. Done.
She's
and
using herself
done.
as a human meat shield. Let's go, people.
That's right.
Done arena. Cedric,
For the
you're up, my man.
Next to the tank, yeah, that's true.
tank.
Cedric would walk up besides the rat, and he would bring the book would float behind him as it slowly turned into a sacrificial dagger,
Ooh.
and it would fly towards the rat's abdomen.
So as you force the tome to open itself, jewel encrusted sacrificial dagger of a perhaps long forgotten civilization comes into your hands and flies straight towards the rat. Roll to attack.
That's actually such a cool way of having a knowledge cleric sacred weapon. That's kind of dope.
Ooh!
The book's full of
Coming
different
in
weapons.
clutch.
I think that's my
Nat
first
20!
entire
Yeah.
Cedric's got his mojo going.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really pissed off right now.
Stabbing the shit
at
out of it.
rats.
Fair.
So,
Cedric, as you channel the will of Ogma through you and feeling yourself exude what it means to be a cleric, you see the dagger fly and pierce itself straight through the rat's skull and then move around a bit before splashing upwards, causing it to bleed out. It's not dead, just heavily wounded.
and Cedric moves up as he takes his own dagger out and tries to stab it directly in the throat and rip up.
All right, buddy. Make that attack. 50. Oh my god. Guys! Cedric, feel a thing!
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yes! So, Cedric, describe your kill, bud.
Cedric just walks up as he violently, without any regard for himself, rips into the rat's throat and starts tearing up as his other knight. This sounds really edgy in hindsight.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. No, keep going, edgelord.
No, do it. Do
No,
it.
do it.
Just
Do it.
go embrace the
You gotta
edgelord.
commit.
And
gotta
as it
commit.
rips up, his arteries start bursting blood, covering Cedric.
Ooh,
Christ.
that hurt.
That hurt.
Yikes.
As he becomes
Oh, that edged.
so much edge, very lord.
Christ.
So, as that goes, Crash, your turn. You still got like a little, like 2 rats left and the swarm.
I'm just
Only
gonna grab just the bigger rat by the tail and just like bring it down on the others. I don't know. This might be a strength-based attack.
I mean, are you doing that to the swarm?
Yeah, whatever's left in the swarm.
All right, mate. Athletics. Athletics.
I suck at this.
You're a little transpanda. That's fair.
3.
You try to grab the remaining 4 rats, but they seem a little bit more coordinated than before. They're actually doing a little. You think they're doing a dance? You don't know.
The
What
remaining.
does it look like? A rat shimmies from side to side. Is it a dance or is it just taunting?
I mean,
Is
it's,
this
it's,
the literal?
it's a
Is this
gift.
a literal nutcracker?
They shimmy.
I feel like with a 3, they don't actually
They're
do
like-
anything. They all just like stop attacking and like they're on their hind legs and they're like, what? And then I just throw the big rat and it just hits the wall behind them.
No, I just imagine like Thriller. The
Or
rats
better
just
yet,
going
Trash is
everywhere.
trying to lift up the big one and he just can't do it. And he's like, ah,
What's next? That all you're gonna do?
Yep.
Gotcha. Ildry.
Hey.
You blew the Ildry.
Trying.
Let's see. What
Trash
would
trying to pick up a bigger dead rat.
do?
This is what rabies does to you guys.
Don't get rabies, guys. I really want to throw an ice knife, so I'm gonna do that
Do it.
Hey.
at this big rat.
Alrighty. Rat
Let's
boy.
see if it works. God damn it!
I mean, it's DC, so we're gonna find out in a second.
No, I'm supposed to roll an attack. It didn't do
Oh
it.
no.
Oh no!
You have this tip to attack.
It
Oh no.
worked like 5 times. I don't know why it's not doing it.
I'll look at it in a second.
It's off now. Oh no, fixed it.
Roll the d20 plus your spell attack.
Which I need to remember that it's 6 now.
And-
D20 plus 6.
Good.
Yeah.
That would miss.
Yes.
I have.
But it still explodes.
What's the range of the ice knife?
It is 60 feet.
Yeah.
60 feet. So everyone has to make a deck save.
What?
No, it's a 60 foot.
No.
It's a 5-foot sphere. I can just throw it 60 feet.
But they
Yeah.
do have to make the save.
No, it's a hit, isn't it? Oh, the thing's around it. Okay.
Yeah, anything within 5 feet of it.
Nothing's within
Has to
5, but there's nothing within
No,
5
nothing
feet.
is.
Fails, takes 8 damage.
Oh.
As it narrowly dodges out of the way of the initial knife, but then it looks and just feels.
Not expecting that.
No one was expecting that. 0 people were expecting that.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
That's right.
That's
Or
right.
or ice knives, which the Spanish Inquisition evidently is using. All right. So Ford acknowledges Roya's noble sacrifice and will reduce the bullshit she has to deal with by whipping out them chains. Like, yeah, chains.
All right, reduce the AC to 16.
Yep. So my AC is lower. I will walk on over and boop, 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 boop. I'll chain this guy,
Alrighty.
which means I have to walk forward a little bit to do such, because I don't have super chains anymore. He's I like Ford too. He's kind of cool.
He's cool as a character, and I really like him mechanically.
Assuming an 18 hits, does 7 damage, and my
Oh.
my grapple looks like a 10. Boo.
Ooh. As you try to grapple him, the rat catches that try, winks out of it. It just wiggles. He shimmies his way out of the chains. He
Okay.
ain't having a funny business.
I shake it around and keep going, whipping around. Great, you're gonna get it again, buddy. But not this turn. That was my full action. With chains, I only get 1.
Gotcha. And next, Roya. Roya,
Yep.
what you doing, girl?
So Roya will continue to have the help action to Ford with Tiny Fang.
Okay.
Oh!
And-
Would that mean that
Yeah,
athletics
hellback.
was 25?
Yeah, 25.
Then yeah, he's wrapped on up. Yep, Tiny Fang. He's like, no, keep these
Yeah.
chains on you. Just slowly putting them back on the rat.
Yeah. So Ford, as you wrap him up, he shoots out. He's like, then you wrap up his neck.
Tiny Fang's like, no, none of this. Choke you.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of just like, try again. And he helps you.
So Tiny Fang is actually choking out this rat. This is great.
Broken mechanics help other broken mechanics. Let's go.
Yeah.
So Roya will be taking. Let's see. She doesn't want to like run at the rats, right? That doesn't seem like a great idea. So she will be taking a defensive. She will be taking a defensive position with her fists up, ready for any attack, and ready to
Gotcha.
dodge out of the way.
Gotcha. Got you.
I mean, you're on
And
the front now.
you get to the rat boys.
Hello, rat boys.
One of them moves up, squeakity squeak squeak,
Rude.
towards the trash.
Stop it.
Squeakers.
Right there.
And it goes up and makes the nominals.
As I try to lift up its dead friend.
Right?
13 hit.
Was it 13 hit?
Nope.
I'm at 13 hit. Nope.
Oh.
Let me
Bitch,
see if there's a little
please.
thingamajigger.
Not this Dex boy.
Oh, God.
Nope.
Look at
Alright.
those diseases. Boo.
So,
As I'm trying to lift up the dead rat by its tail, it walks up behind me. And I go, "Oh shit!" And then I just duck, and it bites the tail.
like,
It bites its friend's tail.
Now it has a furry tongue.
Yeah, does it have a furry tongue now?
no, it does not.
Damn it!
Its tongue is already furry.
Oh snap!
Oh, snap.
It does.
So the rat actually comes up with what little of them remain and tries to and gets underneath you and goes like, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Serenade fever rats.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you. You can actually understand.
That's right, you can talk to him.
Oh yeah.
Could have caught the Pokemon already.
Right, we could have just talked him down.
What have they been saying this whole time?
Probably fuck you. Cheat. Oh, God, worse.
We literally do not have cheese. We ran out last week.
They were only oranges.
Cheese. This is the rat.
We're out of
Fuck,
those.
you don't have cheese. Give us meat. You got
No.
meat.
I don't. I'm no. Meat bags. You do.
Guys, I think they're just hungry. I think we can just talk this out.
surrounded by rats.
I think we passed that point, Trash.
Wait.
We've killed
Yeah,
too many
yeah.
of their friends.
Fuck these guys. Rats suck.
What's up, Murray?
Did you go past my turn? Or
Oh yeah, huh? What the fuck? After Roya, there was not a Cedric turn. That's right.
Witness. Go ahead, man. Sorry, my bad.
so I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon up again to this rat.
Gotcha.
So I'm just gonna fly forward and try to, stab into it again.
It's
All right,
restrained,
then give me
so
that.
get advantage.
This
yeah.
rat. Yeah,
With
this
advantage,
rat.
does it-
Yeah, this rat has a rope around its neck, and it's just being beaten to death by a book.
It's
I
gonna
love
get
this
shanked. You're literally like Jon Snowing this rat, and you crit. Ow!
Ah!
Ollie! Ollie!
Drive your kill! Drive your kill!
Oh my god.
Cedric, murderer of rats!
Yeah. What a turnaround for
Essentially,
Cedric.
so essentially, the knife just flies out of the other rat and goes into this restrained rat, just going into one of its eyes.
So,
And-
like the Vorpal blade from Alice in Madness Returns, the spiritual weapon gets out of the skull of the dead diseased rat before flying straight towards the other one, and turns its skull into rat goulash as it splatters against the floor, and it looks horrible. Horrible. The eyeballs are pierced with the rats and knives, and God, it's bleeding everywhere. Why is there a rat genocide?
Nice.
Rat genocide.
And then Cedric, after doing that, would run up with his dagger, trying to stab this rat in the foot, like in the lower region, like.
Lower region.
Jeez.
I meant like his fucking.
Make the attack roll,
Okay,
man.
roll.
Go with your
I'm
words.
just- I'm
Make the
making an
attack
attack
roll.
roll.
We don't.
Oh,
we don't
sorry,
need an
I-
explanation.
I didn't
We don't need an
Don't know.
explanation.
Three.
Nope. Let's just moving on.
Yep.
So, Cedric, as you go forward and use your own knife, you cut into its stomach and pull up it a little bit, causing its guts to try and spill out a little bit.
Alright, that's my turn.
Trash Arena. As I said, you were surrounded by rats.
It's true.
I'm gonna try to. So I'm gonna offhand attack the small rats and main attack the big rats, but I want to
Gotcha.
try to offhand attack the small ones first.
Gotcha. Okay, so 23. That'll definitely hit. And with the 1 and the sneak, well, you don't get sneak because it's offhand.
Yeah, sorry, just one. So I just
So one-
grab one, slit his throat. And I just pick up one from the group and just go,
One.
okay, dead. And
You
then
stare at the other rats. Is that what you're doing?
Example,
yeah, this
as you
this
pick up
isn't
one
really like.
rat,
This is more of like a terror, like it's like a threat. It's like, sup, bitch.
Exactly.
Yes.
You figure what? It's like, no, I want the meat. Give me the meat.
Stop talking.
Stop talking. I don't want my enemies to be talking to me when I murder you.
Yeah, and then I turn to the big guy.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Nice.
That will hit. Give me that damage roll, brother.
Oh
And
god.
5 plus
Brother.
7.
Oh no, brother.
Whale.
Is that what I think? Or you kill it.
Oh my.
No.
So
No.
I pick up one from the ground, and I look at the big rat, slit that one's throat, and then I look at the big rat, and I just toss the dead rat into his face, and then grab him by like right under like the back of the jaw, and just
Underneath his
claws in.
jowls.
Yeah,
Ah, yeah.
and then I just pick him up, and I go, hey, I picked this one up.
Being distracted by having a knife plunged into its stomach. The rat doesn't see it coming when you flick its dead friend's body at it. And it looks at you. And then it's like, you dig your nails into its jowls and now you just have and you choke it out with your nails into its throat. And you kill a rat. God.
Guys, I picked this one up. I did it this time.
Good.
Kind of sucked
Good.
the first time, but I got it this one.
Practice makes perfect.
And at this point, Trash is just covered in blood.
That's right.
There
It's
now,
real gross.
there now remains
I thought.
that single spawn of rats underneath Trash.
Oh,
Ford.
it's Ildry.
Hey.
Oh, Ilji, sorry.
Why?
Well.
Why? I just want to help Trash.
Ilji, I'm sorry.
That's all I want to do.
Sorry. No, like literally.
Ah! The two that's left. The two
Oh my
rats that
God.
remain.
We crit so
No.
much this episode.
So
No,
much.
Not even
Holy
joking.
shit.
It hurt Thunder outside, and I thought it had bended you. But then I grew up the crit. I was like, what the hell? That's crazy. Rolling the crit right when the thunder hits. Dang. You wipe them out, girl. Describe your kill. You deserve this one. After that, coincidences are my life.
So many crits.
I'm just really, really sick of the rats, and I'm like, please, 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 go up, fuck away! And one just popped out.
So
Splat. Just
as
pop,
Ildry-
And it's just like sound waves, boom.
as Ildry looks
Faster
and like,
explosions.
no, go away! Raijin simultaneously roars. And
Oh yeah, brother.
you see lightning freak out and fry all of the rats.
Ooh.
And their bodies levitate before slowly turning into ashes, and the lightning burns them from the outside, with only their hearts remaining, beating fastly in fear before turning into dust.
Oh, that
was
worked out
so
well.
Perfectly timed.
Terrifying.
So
Effective.
you are now all covered in rat blood, poop, and piss. And as you all think you can catch your breath,
Nope, there's a big thing.
No.
you hear the
No.
wall
Trash throws
say,
up.
you hear the wall say, choose your next protector.
Okay.
And with that, we'll end session 8.
Can we end
Relic!
session
I
8 with
mean-
trash throwing up?
I think a lot of us are throwing up right now.
Yep.
Boys and girls and everyone in between. Thank you, everyone who stuck around, and I thank my beautiful players, even though you guys are just too much to handle sometimes. I still love you.
Oh, that's just players. we
So-
literally befriended one of your enemies.
We will go.
I'm so
into Discord.
happy.
We'll go into Discord and start chatting it up, guys. Thanks
Aight.
for dropping by. See you next time.
Bye.
Hey.